Karen. Yes.
Karen.
Karen. Whatever you want.
Soul Karen.
Karen.
It's okay, Karen. I'm not picky about my names either.
And we're here.
All right. I was gonna say, are we playing or what?
Yeah, we've been playing.
Nah, we ain't playing.
Okay.
Oh, we have?
Yeah, I was just.
Oh,
It was a good
well, you could have
conversation.
said something, James.
Yeah, but I didn't want to interrupt the flow of conversation, sir.
Does anyone need a
Katie
pencil?
over there.
Anyway.
I'm good.
Probably.
There's one right
There you go.
I know. Before we start, we stopped right after the. I'll let you do.
Yeah, I was gonna catch up.
Go ahead.
Okay, so to catch up with everything, you all have. We started with Karen Kind arriving at the city of Crystal Bay. He met with this very odd being known as Sentinel, very kind and strong warforged. They ran into two strange characters, and a silver-haired elf woman, and then a dwarf picking on his lute and drinking ale and whatnot.
We're totally not the same person.
They met a few characters, helped a woman out. After they got back and met around at the bar and talked for a while, they met this very large human male confronting an elven male in an alley who swiftly ended his life, searched his body, and seemingly before anyone really had time to do anything else, heard screams in the distance, found old pal Jeremy injured, surrounded by these strange goblinoid creatures. A battle ensued, and now the heroes, adventurers, are left to their devices. So what do you wish to do?
As they colloquially put it, kick their ass. Jeremy was stabilized, correct?
Yes,
we still need to get him to. We need to get him somewhere where he can be properly treated for.
I could probably use some healing myself.
The nearest medical practitioner.
Unfortunately, I'm pretty sure I've used up all of my healing, so maybe we need to. Well, it's quite the late hour. We might. I'm sure we could take Jeremy to a guardhouse. There'd be somebody there that could take him in.
I do believe you are right.
And then after that, we probably need to rest.
Indeed. A night's rest would be the best for the both of us.
Warforged need no rest.
And fortunately, you already have a key to a room there, Klaus, so I think we're all taken care of. But you have a key to a room.
Indeed, a room for investigation.
What was the name of the inn? The Sun-Kissed
Seal.
Sun-Kissed Seal, yes.
Yeah.
You're not that far away from it. You
We like ran down
went
a road,
a block
right?
or two, yeah. In a back alley.
Yes, we should definitely get Jeremy to a guardhouse and report what happened.
Okay.
I say we meet back there, because
Back at the
I
inn?
think I will head back to the inn.
I can pick up Jeremy and take him to the guardhouse. I shall meet you both back at the inn.
No, I'm sticking with you.
I'll go with
Okay.
Klaus.
Okay,
I guess we're
so
splitting into two.
you guys are split into two groups for now.
Been knocked out twice. I'm gonna go get some food.
So, well, the way we'll
And a
do
bit
this
of
is we'll do Sentinel and Karen first. So while you guys go ahead and split for the night, I'm sure you mentioned meeting back up later. You both groups have your tasks to complete or want to complete. So Sentinel and Karen.
Would you like us to exit the room, or do you want us to stay?
Oh, that's fine. It's up to you guys.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, but anyways,
Sorry.
for now, so Sentinel and Karen, you guys pick Jeremy up ever so gingerly. Sentinel just kind of holds him like a maiden in distress. You guys make your way to the guardhouse. About a couple minutes walk. I'm sure you guys are in a hurry though, so make it rushed. It is late at night.
Is Jeremy awake?
He's still unconscious.
Okay.
You can probably attempt to wake him up.
I've used up all my healing.
Would you like to attempt to?
No,
He might be in quite agonizing pain if
I'll
you
let him
wake
sleep.
him.
Okay. All right. Well,
Something important.
you guys make your way to the guardhouse. It's a it's a medium-sized building, probably not as large as the Sun-Kissed Seal. There's no really it's not a very standout building. You do see a sign that says, a little post says guardhouse, guard barracks, whatever. You guys make your way in, I suppose.
Is there nobody outside or anything like
No,
that?
you You saw shoulders in the distance. Shoulders. You saw some soldiers patrolling in the distance on your way there, but it was pretty much a straight shot.
Sure.
You guys enter.
Head on. I mean, I'm gonna let Sentinel lead. He knows these people better than I do.
You lead. Okay.
Boom.
Nothing.
You guys make your way inside. You come into this little torchlit hallway. There seems to be down this hallway. There seems to be sort of an opening. Looks like there might be someone sitting behind the desk area.
Hello. Jeremy is in need of assistance.
They,
There's
Hello. Jeremy
Whoa,
is
whoa.
in need of
Sentinel.
assistance.
What happened? What happened to Jeremy?
He was attacked by some strange goblin-like creatures.
Goblins.
I do believe they are called bugbears.
But sorry, I just woke up.
Or bear bugs?
Hold on, I'll be right back. He gets up.
You
from
had
his-
it the first
bear
time,
bugs.
Sentinel.
He gets
Thank
up
you,
from his
Garen.
chair. He kind of walks back very hurriedly. There's a spell. Ding 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 ding. Okay. Let me see him.
Here you
Oh,
go.
wait, better yet, you're stronger than me. Follow me. He like comes around. There's this door that opens. Come on. Comes with me. You two. You come as well.
All right, careful. He has an arrow in his back.
Tell him that.
I'm not trying to jostle it or anything.
Jostle the wound.
Speaking of which, I don't remember them having any bows and arrows.
Anyways,
Anyway,
God damn it, I gotta retcon that.
maybe it was a spear. I could be remembering it correctly.
No, it was an arrow.
All right,
My fault.
going on.
Anyways, he leads you into the back. Seems to be some sort of infirmary area. Go ahead and place him down.
Put him on his side. Don't drop him on his back.
By this time, it's been about a minute. You see a robed figure enter the room with like some other guards. Say, Dustin, what's wrong? And he kind of explains the situation. They see Jeremy pretty injured. This robed figure approaches him, and they lay their hands on him, and you see this sort of magical, radiant aura start to emanate from their hands. And Jeremy, you hear him take a sigh, and then these two other guards walk over, and they start, like they have him on his side, and they start doing these medical procedures to remove the arrow, get him ramped up. That process takes about 15-20 minutes or so. They get Jeremy stabilized, looking in better health. He is still unconscious, but no one has attempted to wake him quite yet.
Okay.
So the man who they call Dustin approaches you two, said, "Okay, guys, so what happened?"
Well,
Jeremy was attacked by bugbears
Where?
in an alley about 2 blocks away.
From here?
Yes.
question mark. Was it about? He said it was only a couple minutes, so
Yeah, I mean, it was
Yeah,
a
it's a
couple
couple
blocks away
blocks
from
away,
the
yeah.
Sunkissed Seal. But
Was it not from the?
I thought you said it was only a couple minutes to get here from there, though.
yeah, I mean, 2 blocks isn't really that far of a walk.
Yeah, I guess so.
Anyways,
It was more accurate to a couple of minutes away.
it really doesn't matter. Anyways,
It was 2 bugbears and
Uh,
their leader, Bugbear Senior.
did they say anything?
They said a lot. I don't recall exactly. They were jabbering on
spoken.
about reinforcements, which I think was the 3rd bugbear that
Could
we
we-
also dealt with.
Could we understand them though? I thought who was the one?
He translated a lot of it. to
Oh, okay,
us.
but he told us. What
Yeah.
they-
Some of it in the heat of the battle.
Oh,
Things
okay,
like
yeah.
things like get the reinforcements. I remember that very vividly. Other than that, I don't think they said anything.
They didn't say anything, like,
Significant?
significant, no.
Nothing that we were told, at least.
This is above me. I think I'm gonna go get Thogum. Can you guys wait here for now?
Sure,
Yes.
friend.
I know it's late, but he'll have better authority over the situation. I'll be right back.
Oh,
He exits the room. As you
Okay.
guys wait, Jeremy is being tended to by these various soldiers who are probably trained in the medical arts.
the medical arts.
Whatever.
Nice.
A few minutes pass, and the man who you guys knew as Dustin or who was called Dustin at least, comes into the room. Following him is a very large half-orc male. He's not in his. It doesn't look like he's fully dressed in his guard uniform, which usually, just so you guys can distinguish the guards from the regular civilians, their armor is this. It's basically like a mix of like chainmail. It's not full plate, so they have a little bit more freedom of movement. There are like various plate parts, kind of the pauldrons and the greaves, but it's this like this bronzish red color, and they sometimes, some of them, like the ones who are like on the wall, maybe wear these helmets that have like this silver and gold inlay. But other than that, it's fairly simple armor. That's how you can distinguish them from the rest. And he's not wearing that. He's wearing just kind of looks like a
imposter.
Looks like he just kind of woke up pretty much. But he still is carrying, looks to be a greatsword strapped to his back, a very large greatsword. The sheath isn't really special. The sheath is actually wrapped up in this cloth, but you can still see the handle plainly. It looks almost it's very beautiful. The handle, I wouldn't say it's ivory. It's almost like this very polished, beautiful wood of a very pale color. And the pommel is nothing special. It's just kind of rounded out, maybe a little bit of tip on the tip, rounded out to a tip, but no special features to it. And he walks in. Sentinel, please explain what's going on. Dustin was in a tizzy.
Sounds like Dustin.
And just for the sake of brevity, you guys kind of explain to him what happened, the whole situation.
What was his name?
Thogan.
Thogan.
Thogin.
He's my best friend.
I thought Jeremy was your best friend.
He's a friend.
Sentinel has more than one.
Everybody is Sentinel's best.
This half-orc male. He doesn't seem very old, although his hair is starting to gray. He has it pulled back into this just long braid. No facial hair. He has the tusks that are normal of a half-orc kind of sticking out from the bottom of his jaw. And he listens to you guys and looks at Jeremy and says, "This isn't good. These bugbears. I've dealt with these goblins before. I believe this was some sort of scouting mission. We'll have to increase the guard outfit on the wall. I have no idea where they could have came from. I'm going to dispatch Dustin and a few others to the crime scene, or the scene of the battle, to gather as much evidence as they can. But for now, it is late. I do appreciate you two. You there.
Yes.
What is your name?"
My name is Karen. Karen Kind. I am the newcomer that Sentinel was tasked with watching.
I see. Well, Karen, I do trust Sentinel with my life. He's a powerful warrior.
That is a wise trust.
You've done a service for this city, as have you, Sentinel. For now, I would like you guys to rest. Seems, although you two don't look particularly in too bad of a shape. I've been in many battles. I know what it's like after a battle. I'm sure you guys are ready for a good long rest, and it is very late. And out of character, it is, it's past midnight by this time.
Yeah.
So in the morning, I would like both of you and the two others who you guys mentioned fought with you, if you all could meet me here in the morning, 11 a.m., that would be great. I would like to ask some more questions, and maybe you guys can help me solve this problem. Does that sound good?
That sounds great. And I came here to help, and this seems like a great way for me to help.
Perfect. Well, I thank you both for your service to this city, and I'll bid you a good night. We'll make sure Jeremy is taken care of.
Good. I'm just glad we could stabilize him and get him here before he got in much worse condition.
Okay. So, is there anything else you guys wish to do while you're here?
Before Thogan leaves, I would like to ask him a quick question about the Sun-Kissed Seal.
Go ahead.
I've heard many different folk mention the Sun-Kissed Seal.
Indeed.
It simultaneously seems like a great place and a seedy place in town. What is your personal opinion on it? Because I'm kind of in the middle here.
Danumo, hey, thanks for a minute. That man is. Some would say he's too old to be still working. I think he's hiding a lot more than he puts out on the outside. And Grom is he's a good guy. His past, he has a very complicated past, but with that being said, it is the only inn in town, so sometimes you can't help but have seedy characters. They have to have a place to stay. I wouldn't like to live in a town that lets travelers sleep on the streets. But he doesn't let the rabble get out of hand. So if I were to answer your question in a simpler way, I would say it is a good place. Denumo and Grom are very good characters, and although their customers, so to speak, might not be the most upstanding of individuals, they don't let anything get out of hand.
Also, forgot to mention something that might be relevant to the investigation is before we encountered the bugbears, we encountered another gentleman outside of the Sun-Kissed Seal. It kind of skipped my mind with the situation that happened.
Really?
But we witnessed a man who seemed to be interrogating another man, and then he was attacked by said man, and then in self-defense he killed the other man. So there is currently a dead body outside of the Sun-Kissed Seal.
Okay.
We rushed off when we
Interesting.
heard the screams from Jeremy, and in the rush we completely, or at least I completely, forgot about it. And it was only talking about the Sun-Kissed Seal just now that I remembered it. That would have been quite unfortunate to leave without talking about that. I don't have the full story on it. But the man, he was almost attacked with a man by a man with a dagger. So I feel like the killing was justified, but that's not my.
Where's this other man now?
He is currently back at the Sun-Kissed Seal.
Hmm. Very interesting. Would he happen to be? Did he help you guys fight the bugbears?
He did.
Oh well, if that's the case, then we can talk to him about that tomorrow, because this might actually help in the investigation. Thank you for relaying this information.
Yes, of course.
I will let Dustin and the others know where that is at, and they can help clean up and look for any other evidence and clues. So thank you very much, Karen.
Mm-hmm. My pleasure.
Okay. Anything else, guys?
I can't think of anything else to
Okay.
mention.
So you guys gather yourselves and exit the guard barracks. And in the meantime, while that was all going on, we are now back with Klaus and Dur. You guys just left this scene of the battle, headed back towards the Sun-Kissed Seal. You're not that far away. Like I said, it was about 2 blocks or so. You pass the dead body. Is there anything you wish of the man that you killed, Klaus? Is there anything you wish to do with that while you pass?
Pretty sure I got everything off of it.
Okay, fair enough. But you and Dur make your way into the Sun-Kissed Seal. What next?
Hey, look, this is a guy you fucked up.
Of course. Had it coming.
So,
Care for some food? Ale?
yes, I was just going to ask if you'd like a drink.
Of course.
Then let's have a drink.
Okay. So
Excuse
you,
me, bartender.
Denumo, you see his head as he's just kind of walking along the bottom of the bar. He stands up on the little rise, and he says, "What can I get you?" Or no, sorry, that was the wrong voice. What can I get you?
2 ales, please.
2
and
ales.
some food for the gentleman, Klaus.
Yes.
Sure thing. Anything in particular
Your
you like,
special.
Sonny?
Your special will do.
Special. Another shrimp pasta. That'll be for you guys. That'll be 3 silver. I'll call it even.
3 silver. Thank you.
Takes the silver.
Excuse me.
Sorry, I'm still
It's all right.
foggy with prices.
Prices are hard. Trust me, I get it.
Let's change that to like.
No, that's accept. No, don't let me affect it
I
at
don't
all.
know,
This
man.
is some gourmet food
Full-
right now,
he's-
my dude.
3 silver is good.
We're in a
a good amount.
we're,
Okay,
we're
I'll
in a
work
poor
on it.
town.
No, that's good.
He steps in. He takes your 3 silver. Your drawer open. Clatters in there. Shuts it. Hops down. Writes on a little ticket. Climbs up the little ladder. Puts on the little paper, the clip. Turns around. Order up! Or whatever he says.
Oh, that's so funny to me.
And he'll swiftly, as fast as he can, gets your 2 ales ready. Climbs back on the little rise. Clink. There, your drink, Sonny.
Thank you very much.
And a couple minutes pass. He gets the food, and you'll order up. And he brings it out to you guys while you're sitting there drinking.
Bugbear's not right.
Indeed. So, Klaus,
Yes.
are you just a regular human? Is that all you are?
Also, I don't know.
I see. So, your watch, your pocket watch.
Yes.
You check it quite often.
I like to keep track of time.
I see.
Bounty Hunter has a lot to do.
Time is always money, I see.
Yes, and of the essence.
Okay. Have you ever come across any genasi?
In your
I don't
times,
think so.
you're on your way over here.
Well,
At least the one that he might be referencing, you would not have ran into them.
It's just for roleplay.
not.
I see.
I've been here quite a while though.
What if I paid you for your time, bounty hunter?
What do you have to offer?
Gold.
And what's your task?
I'm looking for a man, male, Earth genasi, by the name of Doran.
Doran.
Indeed.
Did we go over what genasi were for everyone else?
I remember us mentioning it, but I don't remember what they are.
They're basically when a djinn or a genie,
Yeah.
when they come to the material plane, they might disguise themselves as a human or whatever, and if they find love and mate with another human, they make a child. That child becomes a genasi. And they're usually represented by, if it was like an earth, a wind, a fire genasi.
Yeah, because jinns are typically.
For example, an earth genasi would, they would have like skin that looks almost like earth. You know what I mean? Like stuff like that.
Man,
Am I right on that?
Yes.
that sounds about right.
Perfect.
Yeah, perfect. Okay.
Genies are awesome too.
There you go. Just for everyone who's not clear about that.
It will not take prize over my main task, but I will keep an eye out.
Main task, you say?
Yes.
What would that be?
To hunt down the rest of these men. Wherever this key leads me, I will follow.
Oh, I see. And what are these men a part of?
Wanted murder?
Ah, so you just have a list of murderers.
I have a list of this man. I tracked him
How
from where I
about
come
that?
from.
I read a book about this man once. His name was Manbat. You sure you don't dress up as a Caped Crusader at night?
Actually, I wear a cape all the time. This
You're
coat,
a bit more lethal than he is, though.
apparently.
All right, so I think that'll be good.
Man-Bat and Batman are two totally different.
Is there any name on this key?
There is a number and a letter. I believe I told you.
Well, there was a name on my key. I don't
You
know
wrote
what-
your name.
Yeah, it's
on your key.
4A.
Yeah,
so
I did.
I'm,
Okay.
Oh, is that a key
I
to
don't
one of these
remember
rooms in
mine.
here? Oh yeah, that's right.
I'm pretty
It
sure mine
one.
was 2A.
I would know.
I think it was 1A.
1A? It was
Yeah.
one something
It
A.
was on the first floor.
I would know Denuma pretty well, wouldn't I, with my time spent in the city, since he's like the only in here.
Or wait, I was gonna ask. So were you already staying here, pretty much?
Oh, so you're not a newcomer? I thought you were.
I would say yeah. I would stay around or here.
I mean, it's Denumo, so if he remembers you, yeah.
Okay, well
Good
then
luck.
I would
50-50
know.
shot.
I would. Yeah. That's fine. I would know that about him. So I'm just gonna I'm gonna write my name on the tag.
Fair enough. Simple enough.
Okay.
Is there anything you guys wish to do else while you're here?
Wait, so you just got a room for yourself? I should probably get a room for myself.
Are you guys back yet? Are they back yet?
Do you want them to be?
I mean, it would probably.
You guys can wait.
You said
Just
15 minutes to do.
If you guys
the
wait around,
surgery, so
if you guys wait around long enough, then yes, Sentinel and Karen do arrive back at the Sunkissed Seal.
I'm gonna get myself a room and stuff
So
from Denumo.
Second brevity, you walk up to him, talk. You get a key. He hands you a key. It says 8A.
Thank you.
And this time, instead of charging you 3 gold, he charges you 1 gold.
got a discount.
So Karen's the only one
Are you
that got
staring at me?
shafted?
He doesn't like holy men.
I am a.
So you guys enter the Sun-Kissed Seal, the bottom floor of the restaurant and the bar. You see your other two seemingly allies sitting at this table,
Ow.
drinking and talking. You approach them. You get your room and everything. Door.
Seemingly allies. What are you talking about? You're trying to sow the seeds of discontent?
Anyway, what do you guys do?
Well, I guess I'll inform the rest of the group. Well, we got Jeremy to the guardhouse, and he got him medical attention. Thogan himself came to meet with us. I don't know if either one of you
Who?
know Thogan. He is the head of the guard here, and he would like for all four of us to meet with him tomorrow to have a conversation about what happened. To, I'm guessing, assist with this bugbear issue in some way.
It would be wise to speak with Thogum.
I also informed him of the situation outside of the Sun-Kissed Seal before we went after the bugbears, just to make sure that's cleared up. Since you have your papers and everything, it shouldn't be an issue. I just didn't want them stumbling across a dead body.
It's reasonable.
Is there a coin or something involved in seeing this Thogan?
It's more just to assist with the city. If you don't wish to come, I'm sure he would understand.
It would be best to meet with him to avoid suspicion.
Suspicion of what?
I mean, it would
Suppose
look
I could-
suspicious to me if you were involved in this incident and then did not want to take any questioning.
He does seem like a very shrewd man, so
Okay.
Well, in the meantime,
Suppose
I
I'll
have
go.
this room key if any of you wish to follow me.
I am quite curious.
That is okay. I will stay down in the lobby.
It's the room of the murderer.
Me and Denumo have
We'll be
an
fine.
agreement. I can stay in the lobby as long as I guard his inn.
What about going upstairs? What about you?
I should stay on the ground floor.
He'll fall through the stairs.
Make a persuasion check.
What the fuck?
Wait, we need our tray. We need a tray over here.
I do believe that
And-
we could
yeah,
benefit
you-
from your help.
You make a persuasion check too. It'd be a dual persuasion check.
That makes sense. Try to like convince him. Nah, I don't need to go.
I can beat that. Oh, I beat that, dude.
God, only got 7. So
What'd you
I
get?
got a 22.
What are you
Uh,
rolling for?
Oh, I thought you said a dual one.
No, he's talking
No,
about
you
me.
two are.
Oh,
Yeah,
my
dueling,
bad.
like as in
Oh.
Duel of the Fates.
Well, mine
you
was
know.
only.
You rolled a 7?
yeah,
Wow.
Man, he really would like you to come up there.
Yeah, I mean, you still
I
get
don't have to deal with
autonomy,
them.
I guess.
Okay, Klaus. I guess I can accompany you up there if you feel scared.
Could use your keen, could use your keen eye. And with a big man like yourself, how could I feel scared?
Aw, thank you.
Okay,
Of
so
course.
I'm more curious why Sentinel didn't want to go upstairs. He's always willing to help.
I'm trying to guard the ground floor.
Grom's still sitting out there playing with his little doll.
Yeah,
Adaptive AI,
Dozing
my
off
friend.
every now and
He
then.
beat you at arm wrestling. He can guard better.
Grom also does not have a sword and shield and metal plating.
Arm wrestling?
I think dumb.
Would you like to arm wrestle, Klaus?
Sure.
Oh god.
Okay, well, before you
I do
guys
believe
get ready to
Domo
go
could handle
upstairs,
anybody who comes
you
in
guys
his
lock
place.
arms. Both of you go ahead and make a strength check.
Ooh, Chris.
7.
That's just a 4.
A 4.
Oh, thank God.
So you guys lock arms. When you take off, Sentinel immediately starts pushing your arm down into the table. Go ahead and make another strength check.
I'm getting
Oh,
fucking.
oof. I rolled that again. 5.
Ooh.
10. It's over pretty quick. Sentinel
Ah,
slams
ah,
your hand at the
you
table.
are quite strong, my friend, but I am stronger.
We'll have to try again.
We should check out this room.
I did not mean now.
Oops, sorry.
Okay.
So
Again,
after
Monster Hunter flashbacks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like I remember that system from like a game or something where like you do that and then you're here and then you're here. I don't know what game. I don't know if that's where you're drawing it from.
Final Fantasy
I
7.
don't know.
Dude, I think there's an arm wrestling thing in
Yeah,
that.
that's exactly where it is from.
Is it really?
I remember.
Yeah, there
Yeah,
is.
like and you go through
Where?
stages. You have the middle, and then you have here, and then it's on the bottom.
Anyways,
Sorry.
you guys arm wrestle.
It's in the golden
After
saucer.
drinking. Shut up, dude. After drinking and talking and arm wrestling, you guys make your way up to this reed. No one is really out in the hallway or anything. So, what do you do, Klaus?
I mean, it's my room, so I'll just like unlock the door.
It's
Now.
your room.
Now it is.
You unlock the door. You walk in. It's a relatively small room. Comfortably, only maybe 2 or 3 people could really fit in the whole room. Squeezing in, you make your way in. You see immediately. It smells kind of bad. I don't know if the man that you killed was really taking good care of his hygiene. But besides that, you see a single little twin bed against the wall. There seems to be a little small desk with a chair with various pieces of paper. A pouch, a medium-sized pouch, yay big, sitting on the table, and looks to be some sort of bird in a little cage, a small cage, about this big.
Okay.
And laying next to the cage seems to be a small note that has been unrolled and placed there. When you get closer, the bird, it looks to be a simple carrier pigeon.
Okay, well, I'll read the note.
Could you pass this to Klaus?
Secret messages. Jesus fuck. Secret.
Sorry about I have terrible handwriting, but
It's better than it used to.
Class, what does it say?
so anyways, you start reading this note. Does anyone, do any of you guys go in there with him?
I'm gonna walk over to the bird.
Okay, well,
Well,
you're gonna-
if them two are in there, it's probably difficult
keeping
for the
watch
rest of us.
outside.
I guess
You're-
I'll hang out with our friend
Doer.
Door.
Okay, what's
At
in
the
this?
moment.
Door.
Can I go look at the satchel now?
Yeah, go. You go ahead. You open it up.
Okay.
As you're looking through it, you find about looks to be about 100 gold. Nothing really else is special. Looks almost like a few sort of makeshift like camping supplies, like some like flint and steel.
Okay.
Like some pen, a little bit of pen, some like ink, quill. I say pen. Sorry, I meant like a quill with some ink. A few other pieces of rolled up parchment, maybe to perhaps send a message back. Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm gonna grab some of the parchment and ink and go sit down at the table.
Okay. And I should have mentioned also there is a backpack laying at the foot of the bed, and in the backpack, there's like a bedroll. It looks about like 2 torches, kind of it's not strapped. Like I would say strapped onto the side of it. That looks like actual travel supplies. Like some candles, a little bit like a mess kit, like just a normal like adventurer's bag. I would say, if that interests anyone in the room, as you and Sentinel.
I don't need it.
So wait, this letter is something the person in the room wrote to send and did not.
It
send?
seemed from just looking at that, and there are a few other documents, like maybe stuff that he had been starting to write out.
Yeah.
You gather that this man's name was Levi, and it seems that this letter that you found was sent to him recently.
Just as a swift aside while he's writing that down, while we're outside the room, I'd like to take one of my little daggers I have and carve into the door frame the name of my patron, please.
Okay, simple enough.
Do I notice him doing that?
But you're inside with him. Unless I missed something.
Is the door closed?
I mean,
while
did you
we're in
guys
there?
close the door?
I didn't close it.
Yeah, I wouldn't think they would.
I mean, go ahead and make a perception check, and you make a sleight of hand check.
Oh, sure.
Can I look
I
around?
mean, I'm not
Or-
really trying to hide it.
Ah,
If he sees it, he sees it.
If you're not trying to hide it, then yeah, I mean, you kind of hear him carving it in there.
May I ask what you are doing, Karen?
Oh, I'm simply carving the name of my patron into this door frame.
Why?
It is just something that's required of me for me to keep my powers.
Oh, okay. Did not know if Denumo would consider that vandalism.
Yeah, I mean, if he sees it and he's upset with it, I'll pay him the the reparations.
Ah, you are such a good man, Karen.
Thank you, Sentinel. I really appreciate that.
Is there anything you wish to do in this room, Sentinel?
I would like to go up to the bird
Hello?
cage.
I think
Sentinel?
Corn's a goody two
Can I-
shoes.
Can I open the bird
Sorry?
cage up?
Said I think Corn's a goody two shoes.
Coins.
Corn. Corn.
That's simple enough. You go while Klaus is sat down at this desk. He looks to be writing something out. You go up to this bird cage and you open it.
Can I reach in to pet the bird with my finger?
Yeah, simple enough.
I like how you find.
Well, hello,
Corn's got
friend.
like a
What is
boy
your
friend.
name?
It just kind of looks at you, tilts its head a little bit. It doesn't seem to be shying away from you. If you look closer at it now that you are closer, like I said, it looks to be just a simple carrier pigeon of sorts, and on its leg there seems to be like a little tube strapped to its
Is there
leg.
anything in that tube?
If you open it up, no.
You are so cute.
Tweet.
Can I understand?
Wait,
Can
no.
I?
Ooh, I can't do a pigeon noise.
Can I hear? Can I hear the bird outside?
There you go.
Yeah,
Go
you hear it.
outside the room.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty loud. I mean,
Damn it! I didn't take. It's fine. Okay, never mind. I apologize.
Okay, well, I'm done with the bird.
okay.
I'm
something
sorry.
like
I'm
Just a
leaving.
quick question.
Sure.
Since I am able to do detect magic without a spell slot,
Mhm.
if I just look into the room from outside without crowding it up in there, do I detect anything magical of any sort inside of this room?
No, just by looking in, no. You don't seem to see anything magical.
Like nothing around the room at all?
Nope. Nothing
Just for the
magical.
heck of it, since there's nothing but wood walls around here, do I detect any kind of magic in the vicinity? While I have it going.
just for the hell of it, roll a perception check.
Fair. That's
Finding
cocked.
everything
That's
okay,
cocked.
Klaus?
It was like a 19, but it was cocked. I was like,
So far.
okay. Just a. Okay, gotcha. That'd be a 9.
A 9.
Oofa. Oofa doofa.
Just if you kind of like look, are you gonna be moving down the hallway at all?
Nah, really. I'm just kind of standing here
yeah.
doing a quick glance.
Just from where you're standing, kind of like try to focus it on the doors and stuff. No, you don't really sense anything.
All right, fair. Might as well since I had it turned on.
That's fine.
I'd probably look a little weird, just kind of like looking around.
What are you doing, Karen? So do you guys still wish to wait for Klaus?
Yes, is there a? I guess I'll ask out to him. It's like you find anything interesting in there, Klaus? Ow.
Well, this man named Levi appears to have gotten a message from a man named Im. And
Emma?
He says Im goes by the name Im. I
Im.
believe Levi is the man killed.
Okay.
And Im apparently is laying low, and the boss told him to let the rest of the crew know to keep their heads down for now. And they're looking for a buyer for the last job they did. And they said to stay out of trouble, and they'll be in touch soon.
Are these people based in this city?
I have no idea. This is the first one I've tracked down.
Hmm.
Whatever it is, it can't be good.
Would you feel comfortable in bringing this up to Thogan tomorrow when we meet with him?
Perhaps, but I'm also thinking of sending another letter back to him and figure out
Posing to be Levi.
yes, and
Do
figure
you-
out where he wants to meet.
Do you think you can forge his handwriting convincingly?
Of course.
All right then.
I believe that sounds like a pretty good plan.
I'm gonna cross out what the fuck.
It very much does. And since you're staying in his room, it should be very easy to intercept any messages from the pigeon.
It would seem that way.
Very well done, class.
I'll just tell you. I'm just gonna like copy his handwriting.
Mhm.
So do I need
Simple
to roll
enough.
for a forgery crit or?
Do you are proficient with those, right?
Yeah, I'm really good at it.
Okay, yeah, go ahead and roll. Make a roll.
Deception check or something. Do they have like something for forgery?
No, since he's proficient with the forgery kit, he will roll and add his proficiency bonus to determine just how well he can forge the
That's
handwriting.
cool.
and whatnot.
I didn't even know there was a forgery kit. That's
Mhm.
neat.
There's a forgery kit, a poisoner's kit, a fucking disguise kit. There's all sorts of stuff.
Yeah, it's kind of like
Do
reminiscent.
I just
of,
add the proficiency?
Yep, add proficiency.
Okay, so 23.
23. It only takes you about 5 or so minutes to just. It seems like Levi wrote what you wrote himself. His handwriting it's almost impossible to distinguish from his and yours.
I'll just write where would you like to meet to get things started? And I'll put 2M from L at the bottom.
Okay. All right. So, I assume you'll take this little piece of parchment, roll it up, stick it in the leg, little holster tube that this pigeon has on its leg.
I'll just like get close to the pigeon's ear and say, "To M, my feathery friend."
The pigeon, it's weird. It looks at you, and it, although you can't understand it, it definitely like cocked its head and looked at you, blinked a couple times, and then just goes on its way. So what do? You just like let it out the window or something?
Yeah.
Okay. You open the window. You point your finger out. It perches up on there. You stick your arm out the window, and it.
I'm gonna
flutters
stick
away.
my head out the window. Goodbye, friend.
He seems to have liked you.
That would be funny if there was no window in this room. It's
Oh.
like,
See, you sent this little pigeon off.
It appears I'll be waiting for a return letter. But if you wish to take this in the meantime to your odd captain,
You can do it in the morning.
that's fair.
Sounds like it's time for the rest then.
Indeed.
Good night, everyone.
So you guys have had a very long night. There's now time, I believe, if you guys wish, to return, for you to stay, and for Karen and Dur to return to their rooms. Just for the heck of it, whenever you guys get to your rooms, it looks very identical to the one you guys were just in. These rooms on the first floor, they're pretty small, but there are a lot of them. It looks, if you're just looking down the hallway, it looks like there's about like 25 rooms in this building down this long hallway. Like I said, the sun-kissed seal, even though it does look big on the outside, it's very big on the inside as well. So yeah, there's that. You guys rest if there's anything you guys wish to do before you take a rest.
I would like to carve the name of my patron in my own room.
Okay, fair enough. Something like Dur, you just go to bed.
Into the bed frame, preferably.
Fair enough, easy enough to do.
I'm gonna grab the pillow and sleep on the floor and point myself towards the window.
Okay.
And wait for the bird.
Okay.
Do you want to do something?
I think I'm good, man.
All right. So, the three of you, not including Sentinel, because he does not sleep. Sentinel, I assume you go back down to the bottom floor and find a seat and just wait.
I just watch the door.
Just pass the time, yeah. Don't the Warforged have like a...
It's called Sentry's Rest.
Sentry's Rest.
I'm in a motionless state for 6 hours at least.
But you're still conscious.
I'm still conscious. I can see and hear everything that's going on around me.
Cool.
That's neat.
So
And
Karen,
I don't take exhaustion does not affect me either. So.
Yeah. So Karen,
Karen.
you're laying in your bed as you begin to drift into this sleep. Make a wisdom saving throw.
Uh-oh. That's a 10.
A 10.
It's a big 10 for my good buddy.
As you're laying there, it seems as if you're on the cusp of a long rest, when suddenly you feel a presence into your mind. To most others, it would be a terrifying, invasive feeling, but to you it's oddly familiar and comforting. You begin to see a realm. All you can really see is bright lights and clouds, and you don't hear a voice, but these thoughts enter your mind, and it seems as if whatever might be reaching out to you wants you to know that you might have come to the right place, and with that it is gone and you enter a very deep sleep.
Ah, yes. Confirmation from my patron. Glorious!
Praise be. All right,
Helps me know I'm doing the good thing.
the long rest completed. You guys awake in the morning.
Okay, all of my stuff.
Is there anything you wish to do?
Oh, I need to. No, I don't think there's anything I want to do in the morning except maybe get a...
Carve your...
What time are we waking up?
So it was it was pretty late. It was a little after midnight when you guys really finally went to bed. It was maybe about 1 o'clock. So right now it's about 9:30 a.m.
I'll clean up my pipe.
9:30. I think I would have time to get a good breakfast.
Fair enough. So just
I'm
for
a
that,
hungry boy.
we'll say you all kind of wake up at the same time. You get your equipment and clothes ready. You all meet down on the first floor where Sentinel is sitting still and quiet. It seems a lot of the people who are staying here, maybe sailors and whatnot, have all kind of went out for now. There's a handful of people still in there drinking some water and what's a good breakfast drink? You guys say
Orange juice.
orange juice, milk. Give them the milk, Josh. There's a few sailors and whatnot, workers from the city, seated around, eating, finishing up their breakfast, and you guys have walked down. I guess you guys approach Sentinel, and
I'm probably still upstairs.
okay, if you want to stay upstairs, that's fine.
Yeah.
Karen, you go talk to Denumo, ask for some breakfast. Of course. We'll get something prepared. Is there anything in particular you'd like?
I'm not very picky. Just something that I besides shrimp pasta. I'd like to expand my taste buds.
Doer, have you came down?
I'm going to spend time messing with my poisoner's kit first.
Okay. Well,
before I come down.
Karen, you at least have came to Sentinel. You order some breakfast.
And I guess I'd see Sentinel, so I guess I'd go talk to him, see how he's doing. Because I assume he'd still be there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. While I wait for my food.
Yeah.
It's like, hello, Sentinel. How did you rest well?
I'm just in a motionless state, and then my head pops up.
Hello, Karen.
Yes, hello. Did you rest well?
I
Sentinel?
always rest well.
Good.
I actually don't need rest.
Well, that's handy. Just waiting for the others, I suppose, and then we'll go meet with Thogan.
Yes, that is the plan.
I guess if they don't come down, we'll have to go get them.
So a few minutes pass, and this Denumo comes to your table with a platter of breakfast goods. It seems he brings you a platter, whatever, a plate.
I was like, I'll eat it. Don't test me.
You've got a couple fried eggs on there, and some
yeah.
bacon, and like 2 pieces of toast. Pretty simple breakfast. Here you go, Sonny.
After years of being in the wilds to find my patron, this is quite amazing.
And there you go. 2 copper will be fine.
Oh, thank you, Danuma. That's quite a deal.
Consider it a favor.
Well, if you ever need anything from me, can you break a gold?
Such an unbalanced host.
I love it.
I mean, the 3 copper or the 3 silver was the special or whatever.
How much would that be?
What?
When he broke my gold point, it'd
Tenner
be like
and a 1.
a tenner and a 10 silver and a 1 copper.
Yeah.
Sure.
100 copper into 1 gold.
It's 20. Wait.
It's 10 copper into 1 silver.
10 copper
And
into 1 silver.
Till 10 silver.
Yeah,
into
so it's
1
100
gold.
copper.
Yeah.
So 10 silver and 1 copper. I swear, if he gives me 100 copper back to Numa, we're gonna have words.
No, he gives you silver. Everything.
You break this $100.
You just like trying to chase somebody who carrying capacities maxing.
Yeah.
Anyway,
So you guys.
I mean, I suppose I'll eat and wait for the rest of them. And if they're not down by the time I'm done eating, I'll go. At least I know where he is. I don't think I know which room he's in. I'll go back up to get them. I don't know if you guys will come down by then. No.
Probably not.
All right.
Probably not.
An hour passes.
Then we have to meet with Thogan very soon. So I guess I tell Sentinel, like, I'm gonna go see if Klaus and Door are still going to join us. If not, I guess we're going alone.
Well, I will be here.
Okay, I'll be back. And I guess I'll go to Klaus first.
Okay. Do you knock on my door?
Yes.
Come in.
Okay, I
It's
just
unlocked.
open the door then. Hello? It's Karen, Klaus. Please don't kill me. Then I'll open the door.
Your walking pattern is pretty familiar.
Anyway, I was coming to see if you were going to join us to go meet with Thogan.
Yes, of course. I don't think my bird friend has returned yet.
Okay. Do you know where Door is staying?
A8. Oh, 8A.
That sounds
8A.
right. All right, I guess I'll go knock on Door's door and see if he answers.
All right, Door, you hear a knock at the door.
You hear like some rustling and 1 moment.
Uh-oh.
And
Oh. Klaus, get your weapon ready.
Which one?
I don't care.
I'll just like pull out my spear as a walking stick.
then I just like open up the door, see the dwarf. Oh, hello, friends. How are you?
We're fine. I was knocking to see if you were going to join us in meeting with Thogan today.
Are you the only one in there?
Yes, yes. Why do you ask?
It sounded you
Just
had a
curious.
pretty bad case of morning voice there.
Oh, yes. Just a little bit of phlegm in the throat, that's all.
Oh, yes.
Gotta spit it out sometimes.
I believe him.
Do you believe him? Make an insight
believe
check.
me?
Get that insight.
I gotta
Get that
I gotta
deception check.
Deception you
Yeah.
for
Good luck.
18.
Ooh, that's pretty good. 19.
Oh.
It's so close.
It seems like he's not telling the whole truth.
Probably did have some phlegm built up in there, though.
Yeah. You believe him,
Support
but
city.
something seemed maybe something else was going on.
As I suspected.
Well, we don't have much time, so
What
if
do
you wish,
suspect?
Nothing of you.
Nothing of me?
if you wish to join us, we must go post haste.
I suppose. I have nothing better to do, I guess. So, let's be on our way.
Go back down, form sentinel. They will be joining us. I assume you guys follow, and I guess we head off. We only have about 30 minutes.
They're fast enough to get there.
Yeah.
You get there with about, I don't know, enough time to spare, to say the least. You're now outside the guardhouse. For the hell of it, on your way there, who's leading?
Sentinel probably.
Yeah, I'll be.
'Cause he knows the
He the big
guard
boy.
stuff.
Make a
Yeah.
perception check,
He...
dude. Jesus Christ.
That was the same thing.
Perception.
Perception.
Wow.
16.
16. Okay. Give me a moment here. Is there another dice tray?
I usually
should
don't use a
have
dice
one.
tray. Oh, where it is?
Yeah, there should be a third one. Though. We should like peek
Oh, here it is.
around real quick. Yeah, there you go.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir. You need
Nope.
Okay.
Oh shit.
On your way there, you see a. On your way there, you're making your way towards the town. You see what looks to be a few soldiers gathered up. There seems to be what looks like a makeshift booth. There's like a banner, these two poles, and a banner that says "Recruiting Now." And you see what looks to be a smaller soldier getting closer. Do you guys wish to get closer? Well, I'll say this: you hear the man sending on said, "Recruiting now for the guard. Come, there's benefits." And it seems like he doesn't really know what he's saying. It seems like he might have been doing this for a couple hours.
We got dental.
It seems like he's been doing this for a couple hours, so he's just kind of like running out of stuff to say. Like, but anyone that walks by, even the women, he's like, "You, would you like to join the guard?" And it's just people are just like shaking their head, no.
And you look to daylight.
You approach him.
Yeah.
You, and he looks at even standing on this little box to try and get his voice out. You're still a bit taller than him, and he looks up at you and he's like, "Oh, are you looking to join the guard?"
Not exactly.
Oh, well, and he like just
No.
says,
Sorry.
"We've been trying to recruit all morning, and
Oh,
no
is it?
one is wanting to join."
Is it because of the bugbears
Bugbears. Talking about
infiltrating the city?
bugbears infiltrating the city.
Must be why they're recruiting more people for the guard.
When did bugbears infiltrate the city?
Last night.
Last
There
night.
was two,
Around-
and then there was one big motherfucking one.
Around 11:54.
What the? I didn't know about that. How do you guys know about that?
You probably should not have said anything, Klaus.
He's part of the guard.
You guys, Sentinel, what's going on?
Why would they not spread that information?
Has Thogum not told anybody?
No, and you would recognize this young man as a.
They're recruiting people for not giving the reason for the recruitment.
His name is Jace.
Jace.
Have you seen Jeremy today?
No, I think he was in the infirmary, but he was trying to move around and stuff. I don't know what happened to him though.
Okay. I'm sure Thogum will tell you everything later.
So why
Okay.
why is the guard recruiting so heavily all of a sudden?
That must be why.
I don't know. Well, we were doing this yesterday too.
Okay,
Maybe we are just short on guardsmen.
that would make sense considering
I
no
don't
one
know.
came to help us with the fucking
Perhaps.
bugbears last night.
I don't know.
Very short.
We're usually out here. We've been out here yesterday. We were out here till about 8 p.m. But I don't know. Is there anything else you guys are saying?
I mean, I don't have anything else to say to the lad. We're going to meet with Thogan. If we're going to join the guard, might as well do it through Thogan.
Say, Jace, have you seen Thogum today?
When we left this morning, he was still in his office at the guard barracks.
Thank you.
Oh, it's no problem.
That sounded so creepy.
Thank you. Now I know exactly where he is.
My bright blue eyes just staring daggers
Into
through
your soul.
Jace is just like, okay.
Hit him with that penance stare,
He's
Ghost
a little-
Rider.
He's like a little halfling man. He seems pretty young still.
Nice Stahi. Stahi though? I mean, not Stahi.
That's
Small
pretty
boy.
normal. He's normal sized.
Alright.
He's got like instead of a long sword, it's like a little short sword.
But it's a longsword to him.
Indeed, indeed it is, friend.
Alright, well. Unfortunately, I don't have anything else to say to Jace.
Okay.
Not to worry, lad. Bugbears are no threat to a strong lad like you.
Thanks. What's your name? I don't think I've seen you here yet.
Klaus Schmidt.
Klaus Schmidt.
Yes,
Well, thanks, Klaus. I appreciate that.
of course.
Okay, well, you guys gonna stick around?
Guess we'll head to the
Yeah, on to
fine
Thogan.
Thorgrim.
Might as well.
I kind of want to see Jeremy.
Jeremy? Okay.
Well, he's at the guardhouse.
He said he
Yeah.
was in and out. It's weird. He said he was moving around, right?
Oh,
He's
he's
in
moving
the
around.
infirmary. Yeah.
Yeah.
Weird.
Alright, well, I'll say you guys get to the guard barracks. You walk in, Sentinel. I assume you're going to go see Jeremy first.
We probably should go see Thogum.
Okay, fair enough. So you guys
Yes.
both hug him. You've been here before, so you lead them up the stairs, down a hallway. It seems like there aren't many like doors in this hallway. You've been there before, and you've stayed here. There's like a door as soon as you go up the stairs, and you look in. It's just like a long room with like little cots and stuff in case guards want to sleep there the night. They don't have a place in the city to stay. And down the hallway, keep going, and there's a door, and that is Thogum's office, so to speak. So you walk in, and immediately, like I said, you've been here before. This is almost like his room, basically. There's a small bed, but there is a big desk in the middle. There's like a bed and whatnot in the corner.
Can I stand like to the left of the desk?
Sure. Thogum is there. He is. It looks like now he's actually geared up. He looks like a captain of the guard now. Like I said, he is significantly bigger. That he is a half orc after all. He's significantly bigger than the rest of the guards. Most of the guards in the city are like half elves and humans and whatnot. Excuse me. He still has that very big great sword strapped to his back. And you all enter the room, and he says, "Oh, Sentinel. These must be your friends. Oh, Karen as well. What about you two?
My name is Dor.
Dor, and you." And he
Klaus
goes,
Schmidt.
Klaus
That's the name.
Schmidt.
Bounty hunting is the game.
Okay, bro.
Ah.
So, anyways,
It's not a very fun game.
okay, I'd like to talk to you all about the events that
For
happened
the
last
people
night.
at heart.
Sentinel and Karen here have already gone over what happened, but I'd like to get, if you two have anything else to add to the story, I would very much appreciate it.
How is Jeremy's state?
Jeremy is fine. He woke up late last night, or I would say early this morning. He also told us what happened. Apparently, as he was on his way back to the barracks, he noticed some strange noises. He went to investigate, and these terrible creatures assaulted him, and he was no match for them by himself, unfortunately. But he is in better shape now.
I don't know if I'd call that assault. It's more like attempted murder.
Yes, you could definitely say that. I'm very happy that he is still alive, and we owe it to you guys, I believe. So I would, as a service for the city,
It was all Kaden.
Karen, yes.
He would be dead. We took out of the bugbears, but Kaden was the one that healed him.
Karen. You guys have done a great service to the city, so I would like to offer you a minor reward, so to speak. And I was hoping we could discuss this situation a bit further. As per the reward, to each of you, I would like to give 50 gold from the city's stocks, right? The bank of the city or whatever.
Does the Sentinel get the gold too?
Yeah, Sentinel gets gold.
I look at the gold and I'm like,
Is there something wrong?
I'll take your shad.
it's fine. I don't need the gold. Thank you, though.
We'll consider it for now something that would help you in your travels, or maybe in if we can discuss further. If we can discuss further what happened, maybe it could aid you in that process. Please take it.
I'm sorry. I really must decline.
I'll hold on to it for you.
If
Trust me,
you're more than welcome
I
to
will
give
not
my
spend
share
it.
to one of these three.
Give it as you see fit.
I guess I'll split it up between the three of you.
So I'll do quick math. 50 divided by 3.
3, 2, 3.
You guys can.
16 gold each.
Well, there you go. Karen.
And that leaves me with 2 gold. I'll take 2 of it.
Out of these two, Karen, which was the one you said was in the scuffle with the other gentleman?
That would be me.
Yes.
You,
Yes.
Klaus, right?
Yes, a man I've been
You're under
acting-
arrest.
Karen here told me that you acted out of self-defense.
Yes, he pulled a dagger on me. I saw him raising his arm.
That's fair.
I was interrogating him.
I feel like I've seen your face in this city before.
I've been here quite a while.
How long is quite a while?
A year or two.
A year or two?
Yes.
Strange, Klaus. You keep to yourself often?
I try to stay hidden. Don't like people to know that my presence is known. It kind of defeats what I do.
Why are you here in the city?
I'm here to hunt men for the crown. Wanted men for murder. Several else. I have documentation if you like.
Make a deception check with advantage because of your documents.
But he actually has documents. I looked at them. They seem real to me. Uh-oh.
17.
Okay, he rolled a natural 1 on insight.
Oh.
He takes your papers and he looks them up and down.
These are obviously real.
Hey, while he's doing that, do I see any documentations like of his on his desk?
Well, yeah, he's currently sitting at it. It looks like he was working on certain paperwork, maybe like payroll and stuff for the guards.
Do I see anything he's written personally?
Make a perception check.
22.
22.
Yeah.
When you say personally, do you mean like a personal letter or something?
Just something in his
or something that
handwriting.
he's written? Oh, he has a lot of stuff written in his handwriting on the table.
Okay, can I just like commit that to memory?
I mean, I would say you would have to have it and look at it for a couple, like, isn't it like 5 minutes or something to look at it?
I don't know.
'Cause just by glancing at it, he's gonna notice, unless you want to try and do it, discreetly.
As he's handing me the paperback, can I try to pick something up with my hand of his while I'm grabbing
And
him?
make a sleight of hand check.
Oof. 5.
As it should be.
Just
Okay. He, as he's handing you your documents back, he notices you try to.
my
Jimmy-
finger slipped. My
He
mistake.
slaps it out and says, "Excuse me, sir. Why are you really in this city?
The hunt wanted men, as I said.
And is there a reason that you need my paperwork
I do
to
not
do that?
need your paperwork. As I said, my finger just slipped as I was grabbing
Make a
my
deception
bag.
check."
Natural 20.
Oh,
Damn.
He looks you up and down. He says, "Fair enough. I
My
apologize.
mistake.
I apologize for being.
Like I said, I'm working for the crown, just like you.
Fair enough. I apologize for being so forward. This event has got me on edge.
Can never be too careful.
Well, we have the man's body in our or morgue right now. And just to clarify,
I was saving him.
the barracks are like it's pretty much like not only is it for the guards, but it's kind of like an infirmary as well.
It's pretty much like a police station.
Kind of, yeah.
More or less.
Now there is a shop in the city that has like it's like an alchemist shop or whatever, but like he would know that, I guess. But in terms of like if anyone needs like major surgeries and stuff,
Yeah,
they would
actual
come here.
medical procedures.
Yeah, exactly. So, anyways, yeah, we have his body in the morgue right now. We investigated the bugbear attack, the scene of the crime. You guys made mincemeat of them, quite literally, I believe. That was a lot of you, something, wasn't it?
I did slice one in half.
As a true warrior, I believe that. But anyways, I wanted to bring you all here. It seems I've learned your intentions, which is fine. Doer, right? Correct.
Yes.
What are you doing in this city?
No, just traveling through.
Make a deception check.
Oh, 11.
11. He kind of gives you a strange look, squints his eyes a little bit. I won't question you further. I understand. I'm glad that you were also there to help these three fight these creatures. But enough of that. I believe that these bugbears in the city, as I told these two last night, I have fought these goblins many times in the past. We have had attacks by them on the city before. Here lately, they've been. It's been quite some time since we've had any sort of major attack on the city, but something like this has not happened in a while. I believe this was some sort of scouting mission on their part. But the thing is, bugbears are not smart. I don't believe that bugbears would just do this on a whim if something's just not right.
So you believe that they're conspiring with somebody?
I believe
some sort of a higher mind being?
Something along those lines. The family of goblins, there's all types, the bugbears, the little tiny normal goblins, the vermin, and the hobgoblins are what I'm worried about. I fought one long ago. He was probably one of the greatest opponents I faced in battle. I'm afraid that they might be conspiring on a bigger scale to attack the town of Crystal Bay.
That's why you're recruiting?
Well, we were recruiting before. We have been low on guards here lately, which it's not as if we have enough to defend the city, but not for a large scale attack. And I do believe if we had more recruited, maybe this scouting mission would not have gone off like it did. Although you guys did dispatch them, so you foiled their plot, so to speak. For now, indeed. I brought you all here not only to learn y'all's intentions, but I'd like to ask you to aid the city. And I can promise, if it's not gold you seek, I know you seem to. I get the sense that you're just wanting to help, and I believe that you can help. I would like to task you with first discovering how these creatures got into the city, and second, if you find out how, maybe find where they came from. I would like you first to just find out how they got in the city, and then we can go from there. I can promise you, if it's gold you seek, I can make that happen, so to speak.
Sorry, it rhymed.
And I know, like I said, Karen, it seems you're now searching for gold. But perhaps if there's anything else I can do for you, let me know. But I would like to task you forward with helping the city of Crystal Bay.
And what can we do to help at this moment?
As I said, I would like you to do to first start investigating where the hobgoblins, the bugbears could have gotten into the city. I would like that to be the first task.
I'm pretty good at tracking people.
How sturdy are your walls? On my way in, they seemed quite simple but effective enough.
Indeed. If I were to tell you guys to start anywhere, it would be either at the walls first, second, maybe in the port somewhere. I mean, the wall we do not have the sea walled off, so it's quite possible they could have taken a small boat, a raft of sorts here.
Can bugbears sail?
I don't know.
We could.
Do you have a sewer in this town?
And the third option would be yes, we do have a simple sewer system, and those three options they very well could have came in from.
We should go to where we fought them last night.
See if there's an entrance to the sewer.
Yes, or tracks to figure out where they came. Trace them back.
Well, at this point, with all the guards that were there, they probably muddled any kind of tracks that could exist. But if you're as good a tracker as you say you are, you might be able to.
What was the third one? Sewer, boat.
It was wall, boat, or wall, port, and then sewers.
I would trust the sewer would be
But
my
they
first.
may not have muddled the tracks on the roof where the war chief was.
Clever.
If the water chief came from the roof, maybe.
Maybe they
did.
paraglided in.
Well,
perhaps.
So,
I mean, a ladder can defeat a wall quite easily. So.
what say you guys?
Well, I am more than happy to help with this investigation. I don't know about
I'm waiting.
fighting a whole invading force. So hopefully we can prevent that from happening in the first place.
Yes, I am worried that once if this group of creatures was just a scouting party, I am worried that with not hearing from them in the next day or two might cause trouble for the city. So the swiftness will be of the utmost importance if you guys accept.
Does it say a pretty big city?
It's more of a town than a city. A city would probably take a better part of a day to kind of like span the whole thing. In this town, you can probably be on the other side of town within 20-30 minutes. It is a port town. I mean, towards the ocean is like the docks and everything, and there is a trade market. Sentinel would know this. There are a few shops, so to speak, but it's a decent sized town.
Lots of family, children.
Indeed, there are a few families. Yes.
I do suppose that this could be for your Great Calls. So,
Or a story.
or sorry.
As I said, I can promise you gold, and if there's anything else I can do for you, if gold is not something you desire, I will do the best in my ability to provide it for you. So with that being said, can I count on the four of you?
You can always count on me, Thogum.
For the time being.
Yes, I am happy to assist.
Yes.
Excellent. Well, with that, I will bid you adieu. I would please, as soon as you can, just get back to me with. So just make your first task finding out how they could have gotten to the city, and we can go from there.
Is there any way to access the roofs of these buildings, or are we gonna need a ladder?
There are a few ladders on the buildings. Now, getting across the buildings might be another story.
I trust Klaus's ability to travel across them.
I don't know about that. Sure.
Sentinel
Sentinel
could
here
just
could
throw
just
you
throw
across.
us on. He could probably throw kind here.
I can certainly try.
Okay. So, are there any questions that you guys might have?
How well made is this building?
Which building?
The one we're in.
It's old but sturdy.
Are there like
Places to keep my kitchen's name into.
no? Are there? I don't think I can get away. I don't want to deface a barrack. That's a bad idea. Is there? Is it made out of wood?
The doors and the floors are, and yeah, I'd say like the rafters and whatnot. Yeah, it's like stone and wood.
How high are the ceilings?
I mean, in this room, probably the size of this ceiling. How would you say the ceiling is like 10 feet or so?
Yeah.
So an average.
About 10, 15 feet. Yeah.
Well, is there anything else we're gonna do? Are we gonna make our leave?
If you guys have no questions, then please be on your way.
Are there? Oh, good.
I'm gonna let you guys go out for a second.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are there any guards that are like patrolling the hallways, so on and so forth?
Maybe like one. Maybe like if he's like maybe not like patrolling the hallways. Like you might see one like off duty, just kind of walking like to the room and everything to the barracks.
Are there any noticeable cracks in these walls, wood, anything,
Make a perception check.
anything that I could slide something into. 17.
17. Yeah. I mean, you look as you're walking. I assume like you're kind of looking out in the hallway.
Mhm.
There's a few spots in like the boards on the floorboards that you could easily slide something into, perhaps.
We're on the second floor though.
Mhm.
That's fine. We're in well, I have as a hermit of sorts. I do have a little scroll pack that I carry of my patron's name on them, but as opposed to scrolls, they're these little tiny rectangular cards with his name.
Business cards.
Essentially. And as we're going past the crack, I just want to simply just slide it into it.
Fair enough.
All right, and so as you guys walk out, I'm gonna turn back towards Thogan.
If you're gonna talk to Thogan, I'm so sorry.
I was gonna say after we get done, we can take a little short break.
I'm dying.
Is it Thogan or Thogan?
Thogim.
Thogim.
Is there a door we're walking out of, or is it just an open archway?
That's a door.
Okay, kind of listen to the door.
Make a perception check. With disadvantage because you're listening through a wooden door. It's like a thick wooden door.
Ooh, well, that's a critical one. So.
Oh, okay. Anyways, so I mean, you can press your ear up against it, but it sounds pretty muffled.
He's gonna get a splinter.
What if in gold, Thogan?
Mhm.
I'm actually on a mission for a friend.
A mission?
Yes, I'm looking for a old friend, Earth Genasi. His
A
name?
Genasi. He perks up immediately. A Genasi.
Yes, indeed.
I've never seen one in person myself. What can I help you with?
I'm looking for. His name is Dorum. He is an Earth Genasi.
How'd you come to meet this Doran?
We grew up together. We were raised in a forest town, southeast of here.
I consider you very lucky to have crossed paths with a Genasi, and especially to become friends with one.
Oh, he was my only friend growing up for a long time.
So you're looking for this Genasi.
Indeed.
So it's information you want.
Yes. More than gold. I'll happily accept any gold, but information on Durham is the most important thing to me.
That's fair. I have connections in various cities. Within the next day, give me 2 days. I will contact my connections, and if there's any information that I can gather for you, I will gladly give that to you and for your service to this city.
Sounds good. Thank you, Thogum.
Of course. We have a deal then.
Indeed. It'll be a pleasure to work for you.
Thank you.
Shake his hand.
Shake his hand. It's a very firm grip.
Shake his finger.
finger.
He's so fucking big.
Oh yeah, you're a dwarf rat. That's
Yeah, I'm a dwarf right now.
Okay. All right. So there
Don't
you
do it, Thogan. He's gonna copy you.
go. All right. Well, there you go. Now you guys have had your
All I
own
need
mission.
is a sample of your blood.
You can take a little short break if you guys want.
You ever seen
Sure.
Cocoon?
I want to get some water real quick.
Or fucking
I think so.
Oh, you ever seen Invasion of the Body Snatchers?
Yes.
That's a really good one.
We'll be back.
not a good movie.
Which one?
The,
Oh yeah,
the
Dinosaur.
water
That was
looked
weird.
amazing, and
Let's look
like
at videos.
the environment looked amazing. All right.
You just fucking eating popsicle on stream.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Are we actually
Sure,
streaming right now?
we over here.
I'm not streaming. Yeah, we need to
We're
get that
always
set
here.
up. Yeah, but I guess we gotta get the cameras first.
Okay.
We also gotta get that fiber optic going.
So, you guys have met with Thogum. He has given you a task, so to speak. You guys make your way out of the. Oh fuck! That shit popped. Oh my Jesus!
He's waking up, dude.
That's enough of that.
I mean, you don't like knuckle popping.
No, I don't like any.
He doesn't like any of that shit, dude.
It feels so good though.
I can pop these knuckles a turn.
Oh my!
Oh my god!
Oh, that was good.
That one was rough.
That's smart,
Fuck me!
I think the mic just like made it
Yeah, it
worse.
makes it worse.
Anybody that listened to that,
Sorry.
there's you some ASMR.
It caps it out over the video.
It really made me
It wasn't
want
yours
to
in the
pop
lab.
Okay,
All right, let's do this.
you guys make your way out of the guard barracks, and now you are on the city street.
To the alley.
By now, it's about
the gaping maw.
What?
By now, it's about. What time did you guys meet with Thogum?
11 o'clock is when he said to meet with him.
It's about 11:20, 11:30. It didn't take you guys that long to meet with him.
Well, unfortunately, it's lunch, so there'll be a lot of people out. But we should probably make haste to the crime scene.
Yeah, you do notice by now, since you guys are. It's not late at night anymore, and it's not really super early. There are a lot more people out and about. We're just roaming the streets, either on business or whatever. So you guys make your way to the crime scene?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, fair enough.
I think so. If everyone else is okay with that.
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and who's leading? Sentinel again.
Every time.
I'm in the back.
You're in the back. Okay, you go ahead and make a perception check.
Oh shit!
I'm in the back as well.
The
Oh.
DM.
Wait, how wide are these streets?
Oh, wide enough for
I
carriages and stuff. to
three.
walk
We
down.
had combat out of last
Well,
night.
I'd probably
Roll a 3.
I'd probably be standing beside him as well.
Okay.
Might
Well,
not be in the back too.
I mean, as you guys travel to the crime scene, you don't really notice anything special. But you guys make your way, nonetheless, to the crime scene. It seems they've cleaned up for the most part. There's no more blood and viscera on the alley.
Do they have like? Where
Is
the
it blocked
bodies-
off?
It's not blocked off. It seems like they cleaned it up and everything, so people could still. It didn't like block anything. I'm sure if you wish to investigate the bodies, you could.
Oh, the
probably,
bodies are still there?
No, but you could probably make your way back to the morgue or something.
Can I make my way back to the roof?
The
The
roof.
the war chief was
The one with
standing
the
on?
war chief or the chief.
Yeah, that's where I want to go.
Okay, you want to go up the roof?
How high is the roof?
The house roof.
I think it was like at least a 2-story building. that he
Yeah,
jumped
it's
off
pretty
of.
tall. It's pretty tall. So I mean, 30 feet.
What even is the building? Is it a residence?
It seems to be just a residence building, like maybe someone's house.
Is there
Maybe
anybody
like a complex of
that's
sorts.
Okay, a complex maybe. I was wondering if there's anybody that was tending to the roof because obviously he would have caused some damage to jump off of a roof. I
It's
would
just
think.
like you see, looking at it, it's like brick outside. There are like sets of windows that kind of go up. So, just looking at it, it looks like maybe it's some sort of like what we would consider like an apartment complex, maybe like some tenement housing or something.
Can I take my rope and attach it to my crowbar? Try to make it a makeshift grappling hook.
Okay.
Why do you have a crowbar?
It's a
Burglar's pack.
Burglar's pack. Great.
Do we have
Those
any?
are very suspicious collection of items to have.
Do we have any?
He's a rogue.
Like extra character sheets around here?
Are you trying to figure out what type of thing this would be?
Yeah.
What type of check?
Yeah.
Um,
I'll make a survival check for that. There we go.
yeah, pretty good.
There you go.
That is only an 11, my good sir.
Only an 11.
It's got some of my stuff written on it.
That's not terrible, but I feel like I'm not trying to do something super hard here, though.
I mean, yeah, you
Tie knot.
you get it knotted pretty well. I mean, if you try to tug at it, it doesn't seem like it's going anywhere.
Okay, I'm gonna try to yeet it on top of the roof.
eat it on top of the roof.
Yes, and try to catch something so I can make my way up there.
Would
Okay.
that be a strength?
I'm trying to think of what kind of check that would be. Acrobatics.
Yeah, that's what
I would say
thinking.
acrobatics.
9.
9. You swing it up, and it doesn't get all the way up to the roof. It just kind of like hits the wall. Cling, cling, clatters back
Sentinel,
down.
would you like to
Oh,
this up?
come on.
Is it?
You got this.
Wait.
Just
Are
like
you-
bust open their windows. Like,
Yeah.
Busting
I don't know
out
if I
some of
should
that
do it.
bardic inspiration for you.
Inspiration.
So, do I roll a d6 then?
Yeah, you can roll a d6 to add
I'll
to
do
it.
it.
I mean,
Well, it's your next one that you make if you want to try again.
Well, I can't. Well, I guess if you allow it, I'll do
I will
it.
allow you to try again one more time.
Um, 19.
19. That's
Yeah.
that's good. You hear it. You pull. You tug, and it seems like it's catched onto the edge of the roof.
Thank you, Dor.
One there.
Much inspiration.
Thank you very much. I guess I'll make my
I have my faith in
way
you.
up the fucking rope.
Okay. You grasp yourself. Get a foot on the wall. Now, go make an athletics check, please.
I can help him do it for the first couple feet
I
because
mean,
I am
he could-
7 foot tall.
Oh,
could
yes.
throw
Give him
him
a
up there.
boost.
All right. Go ahead and roll your first check with advantage to get started.
Could you hold both up? Both of us
15.
up?
15 is good enough. You kind of get started.
No, probably
You're
not.
making your way up this building. You get about halfway up now. Go make another athletics check.
16.
16, still good. You make your way up to the roof. Take yourself, pull yourself onto the roof.
Nice.
What do you do now?
I'll look around for tracks of the bugbears.
Tracks of the bugbears. Go make,
The war
go make another
chiefs.
survival check.
A 12.
A 12. Simple enough. You don't see tracks per se.
Yeah.
But I mean, and like I said, this to us it would look somewhere like almost like an apartment building, and it does have like these ventilation sort of things. It's not like an AC unit or so, but like there are these like there's like a smokestack, and then there's like one. There's just I guess it's the airflow through. It seems like there's like a tuft of hair caught. Would be the smokestack, which currently there's no smoke coming out of it.
Okay.
But it does look like part of it is kind of singed.
Well, I'll go over to it and look to see if I find any more going in any directions.
Okay. So you grab this tuft of fur, you start to investigate it.
Or wait, can I smell it and see if I can track it via smell?
Sure. Make a survival check.
Excuse me? The fuck are you, a bloodhound?
19.
19.
Yes, sir.
I'm telling you, dude. There's more hound than meets the eye. He's not just a human, bro.
You put it to your nose and you take a good whiff of it. You let it go.
Can I hear him smell it?
The fuck you doing up there?
You take a deep breath of the morning, afternoon air, and you don't seem to smell any more traces other than what you have in your hand. At least from here out. If you were to still try and take a whiff, and I'll say from this with that survival roll, it looks like it was coming. My directions right, real quick. It looks like it was kind of coming from like the opposite side where you climbed up, because I'm sure you climbed up where it jumped off, right?
Yeah.
Just from like the way that you can tell from the way that his fur got caught in that ventilation shaft. He was probably in a hurry once he heard the cries for backup, so he probably brushed into it on his way from the opposite side of the building. If you want to kind of tell where he came from.
Does the building like wrap around and then there's like an alley that they could run through to get to the opposite side?
No, there's actually like a shorter building. It looks like he might have attempted to just climb up it. Way.
Okay.
Like he might have been
Alright.
already on the rooftops.
Well, I like to look in their direction. He's behind. He came from behind the other side of the building. He jumped on top of a smaller one and then onto this one. So I advise you to run around the back.
How did you find that out?
Patch of fur on the ventilation shaft. Looked like he struggled to get up there.
Can I see the fur?
Yeah, of course.
Well, okay, did you climb back down?
Oh wait, no, I'm still up there yet. But yeah, I can't really handle this.
Yeah, you
the
kinda-
wind would kind of carry it
kind
away.
of be like yelling at each other right now because you're pretty high up.
The wind would probably carry it away. It's hard to yell in that voice.
Yeah, it's not meant for you.
That's okay. I understand. Okay, out of character. Like you said, it was singed. Do you think he came out of the ventilation shaft?
No.
I doubt it. That'd be a
No.
big ventilation
Like I said, it
shaft.
seemed like he was in a hurry and he brushed past it and kind of ran into it. But like the smoke and the heat from the smoke
Oh,
shaft
okay.
probably singed it a little bit.
I guess I'll yell back up to him. It's like, or as loud as Karen could yell. Like, I'm more interested in a sewer entrance. Are there any sewer entrances around here? Any way they
make
could
a
in the
perception.
alleyway that you fought them in specifically?
I mean, no, just looking around, you don't see like any manholes or anything.
14.
I mean, like I said, just looking around, like in this particular alley, you don't see any manholes or anything.
Huh.
Go to the back of the small building.
What? Okay, I guess so.
Some
What is that garbage can? An
Yeah,
actual
probably.
garbage can that we saw before?
Like the dumpster.
Yeah. I open it. Is it actually a dumpster?
You talking like SpongeBob?
Is it not like how the Grinch stole Christmas with Jim Carrey and the fucking
no.
goes all the way up to the mountain?
You open it
Well,
up.
see, you're making fun of me for checking the chimney for them coming out, but
Just saying.
apparently we got a Grinch fucking trash can up in this
No,
shit.
It was a
you-
big dumpster.
You
It
look
was?
into it. It does seem to be a sort of like trash receptacle.
It was like a 10-foot dumpster.
You see like
Two squares.
maybe some loans leftover
They
dinner and stuff.
probably
in,
have a
like,
lot of
these
trash.
bags.
Gross.
Well, while they're making their way around, can I make my way down to the small building?
Okay,
Yeah,
Jump
I'm
down there.
So,
I guess I'm gonna
go ahead and make an acrobatics check.
and not
I'm
eat,
gonna
to not
fucking
eat.
trip.
Wait,
I'm gonna eat
You
shit,
should probably use the grappling hook to get back down too.
Okay, I mean, yeah, I would have picked up my rope though when I left it,
Okay.
but I'm not gonna. I'm just gonna jump down.
To the
He's gonna be a
smaller
boss.
building.
That's not a great idea.
How far is the gap?
So
He
this-
said he climbed up there, right?
Yeah, so the gap isn't that. It's pretty close together. It's not as nearly as big as the alleyway you guys fought in. In the building, it's not too much shorter than this one. I'd say it's about a 10-foot drop down.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, okay.
Make an acrobatics check for me, sir.
That's an 8.
An 8. Okay, so you
Good idea.
kind of like fucking.
Oh, okay. First of all, how tough is the roof on the
Tough.
smaller building?
I mean, it doesn't seem to be giving to you
Yeah, but me
on the
jump.
smaller building.
Yeah.
I mean, it looks to be about made of the same material that's on this
Okay,
one.
alright, we're good.
It's all brick on the outside.
Shit.
Just like Toby Maguire trying to learn how to web swing for the first time. You kind of like get a few running starts. And you said you did gather your makeshift grappling hook, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, so you everything packed up and you go to jump, and somehow like the wind just picks up and you start to like kind of lean a little bit. And go ahead and make a say a dexterity saving throw.
I was thinking more Robert Downey Jr. from Sherlock Holmes movie where he just fucking crashes
Oh,
through that.
yeah. 14.
14. I said that's enough. So it seems like you're about to.
Oh
slip-
wait. No, wait, 17.
17. That's good enough. So what would have been a pretty bad fall on your part, you managed to kind of save it. You don't really get like a roll, but you kind of like roll on your side and kind of make yourself out of it.
Can I catch him if I'm over there?
Well, he's on the building.
Oh.
He jumped to the building.
Oh, he's on the building.
Yeah,
okay.
I want to look for any stuff on this building, like which direction. I want to see if I can find a trace of which direction he jumped up from.
Go ahead and make
I'm saying.
an investigation check.
You're hot on the trail, Klaus.
Thank you.
Just 13.
13.
Yeah.
It's really hard to tell. Excuse me. Sorry about that. It's really hard to tell. You don't see any really noticeable things like the tufts of fur. If you do make your way around the edge, though, you kind of see what looks to be these like sort of claw marks, perhaps where it pulled itself up. And this will be on. So you jumped to the building, and it's on
Okay.
like the left side of this building, where it looks like it might have like tried to climb up a little bit. Probably with a grappling hook, maybe not one made from a crowbar and a rope. But,
All right. Well.
and they're ever so faint. Like it's not like it.
But this is the like opposite side of the like road where they're gonna be walking around.
What do you mean?
Like when they walk around to get back here, Are they gonna be on the side with the claw marks, or are they? Gonna
Sure,
be...
yeah, I'd say so. Yeah.
Okay, well I'll just wait for them to get over there and then point it out.
Okay.
He got up.
So he
He got
grappled
up
up?
over here.
So he grappled from where we are,
So he must have came from somewhere that way.
and so I guess we'll venture that way.
You gonna get down now?
Yeah.
Okay. Make an I won't make you make like a bunch of them. Just you set your little crowbar and rope up. You're about 20 feet off the ground. Make a athletics check.
9.
9.
Remember to
I would-
tuck and roll.
I would like to stand under him.
Okay.
Yeah, I get advantage. Then.
That's gonna be
I
hard.
guess.
That's gonna be a hard landing.
Well, you start like you. It's like you get ready and then you like lose your footing and you start like sliding down the rope, but you can't grab your footing. Sure, I'll give you advantage because the sentinel's standing there.
Oof. It's just an 11.
You come like
So clumsy.
You come crashing down with the sentinel.
You're probably on the ground, my dude.
What
It's
are you
probably
trying to?
gonna
What are you
hurt.
trying to?
I mean, would I not make a strength check?
Are you trying to catch him?
Yeah, I'm trying to catch him. I don't want him
we'll
to fall
say
and
that.
hurt.
Make a
Yeah,
strength
yeah.
check.
And how strong are you?
Not very strong.
I mean, like, what's your weight? Like,
10.
how much can you carry?
I can carry a lot. I can carry like the large creatures.
Oh, okay.
Make a strength check. Yeah.
That's
a 10.
A 10. He comes crashing into you, like his weight. He's pretty hefty
Wait.
himself.
Be a +3. So wouldn't it be a 13?
The same.
Nah, I
throw.
rolled a 7.
Oh, never mind. Okay.
He comes crashing into you. You actually cushion his fall, but you take like a 1d4 damage. You smack the ground.
Well, you roll that or do I?
Oh, do I roll it?
I don't. I mean, I would typically have the player roll it,
Yeah,
but
just go ahead and roll.
4.
Okay. There you go.
Sorry.
that's why. So if it's a high roll, they can't blame you.
I ate a lot of food growing up.
What?
Okay.
I ate a lot of food. I sure hope so.
I'm a lot heavier
Ow,
than I
that
look.
hurt.
That's a
friend.
lot of weapon weight.
A lot of weapon weight.
You should do more cardio.
Oh
You do
fuck!
keep quite a bit of hatchets.
What a
Very
burn!
true.
Hatchet man.
It's
All
not.
right.
It's not polite to call
Now
somebody
have,
fat.
you guys have all regathered yourselves on the street. This is still kind of like a side alley, but from where you guys are at, if you look to the left, you can look out to the street. So you guys on the ground, you came around this building, and now from the alleyway that you guys are in now, that you just descended into, you can see your way out to the street. I assume you guys are looking for more tracks. So
Yes.
I don't know.
I mean, I'll look around, I guess.
It might behoove you to let me look for the tracks and you assist me.
Is there any sewers
Give it a
around
go.
here?
From
Saves
where
me
you're
the trouble.
standing, you don't see any manholes yet.
So if I look and he assists me, can I just roll for advantage?
of course. You both can roll, or one of you roll with advantage.
Very good. Ah.
Are we close to the wall?
I got a natural 20 over here.
Okay.
Ooh.
You guys are in like an alleyway.
Oh, okay.
You can be as close as you want to be, I guess.
You're quite the tracker yourself, my cloth friend.
I spent a lot of time alone in the woods.
Ah, has to die.
Okay, so I'm sure Klaus relayed the information that he found about the claw marks on the roof where he climbed up. From looking in this alley, your old natural 20. Yeah, you don't really see like really any obvious tracks, so to speak. Like these things are quite stealthy. Bugbears, their main thing is they like to ambush their prey. They're pretty much known for stealth, which is probably why they were sent on this scout mission. You don't see any tufts of fur, no visual tracks, but with that roll, in the middle of the street, do you see what looks to be some sort of sewer entrance?
Hey, we found it.
With that natural 20 roll, I mean, are you guys going to approach it or what?
I must have overlooked this entrance, I guess. I don't see any tracks though, so.
Oh, you have a sewer entrance.
Yeah. And by this, the way that where you guys are at, you are like pretty much right outside, kind of close to the Sun-Kissed Seal on this side of the road. You guys are very close to like the trade market as well, which is near the port.
Well, we have two options now. We can either explore this sewer, since we have lost any sort of tracks,
Or we could
or we can
first
go to the
tell
port.
Thogum.
Sorry?
We can tell Thogum about this first.
I mean, we still really haven't made any progress.
Yes.
I say we keep going until we run into something we can't handle.
I don't know.
Then turn around.
How sizable would the sewer entrance be? Could it actually fit us? Because our boy Sentinel over here.
Yeah, you're 7 feet tall, right?
Yeah.
And how wide are you exactly?
I'm not wide.
You're still considered a medium, like a
You're
medium
medium-sized
Yeah, I'm
sized
still a
creature.
medium sized.
I mean, you all could squeeze in. No, really, no. Like, some of you might have more problem than the others, but you could all eventually squeeze in if you wished.
I mean, if you wish, I can just scout ahead since I'm the smallest. Well, the dwarf might be the smallest right now. One of us two, maybe the two of us.
How big is the sewer when we get down here? Is it pretty fucking big?
You guys going inside?
I'm gonna try. Well, can we even get in? That's a question to ask.
You go to this manhole cover, and yeah, it looks like it's been moved recently. It's like most manhole covers, like, you know, a lot of times they don't enter these. They are very heavy. From what might seem,
I mean,
if you were going to go up to a random one and try and pull it up, it might have, you know, it might have put up some resistance.
Oh, Sentinel.
I'm just gonna. can I just yeet it out of the way?
Yeet it out of the
Or
way.
throw it out of the way. I'm just gonna toss it. How much does it weigh?
Make a strength check.
How much does it weigh?
Have you ever tried to pick up a manhole?
Make a strength check.
Is it heavy?
Manhole covers are very heavy.
13.
13. But what?
I don't think it'd be that heavy to me. I'm just saying.
You roll 13 and you try and pick it up, and I mean you can start to pull it up, but I mean eating it is a whole nother story.
So what do you got over there though?
I
That
don't
makes
know
you
how
so special.
Like how much would this manhole like thing weigh?
They can weigh hundreds of pounds.
Yeah, it's like solid iron and steel.
Yeah.
Okay.
But what I'm trying to get at is that, like, for most ones that haven't been messed with, it might have put up some resistance as to being opened and moved.
It would show indicators.
like rust and whatnot. But it looks like when you start to lift it up, it looks like, you know, you can kind of see like streaks where someone might have pulled it up or pushed it up recently.
Yeah.
Well,
Pretty tough for humans.
Sentinel, want to help me with this?
I mean, you can pull it
Yeah,
up.
Can he move it?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
you
he
can start to.
You
pull
just
it up.
can't impressively eat it.
Yeah.
Like a fucking
Can
frisbee.
I try to eat it?
Oh my god, you're gonna kill somebody by throwing this. You realize that, right?
What's that thing you get? Like you get to move objects and stuff at a.
I can move anything like a large object with no problem.
With no problem.
It's like a class above me. I can move.
What a Warforged thing?
Yeah, I don't remember
Like
what it's called. It's called powerful build.
You'd get to pretty easily move this, but I would highly advise against
Make a-
throwing a manhole cover.
I'll give you advantage on that strength check.
You're going to damage property at the best.
I think I'll
So
be
it
fine.
doesn't matter.
What'd you roll?
It's just a 7.
A 7.
Yeah.
I mean, you move it with somewhat ease, but as to like tossing it and like eating it, so to speak, you really probably couldn't do that.
So to
Okay.
speak.
But I think the thing you're looking up just increases your like it doubles
Carrying
your
weight in
thing.
general. Yeah.
Yeah. So whatever your carrying weight is, you double that, and that's how much you can push, throw, and whatnot.
Okay. How do you determine carry weight?
It's your strength, the number times 15.
The number, not the
Yeah, the
modifier.
number. And then you double that, and that's your
Is there
carrying
anywhere to write
capacity
carry
and
weight
everything.
down on
Everything
your
else, you
character
push,
sheets?
load.
Wait, so it's times 15?
Yes.
Yeah.
I feel like it's pretty hard to keep up with carry weight if you're playing just pen and paper.
Yeah,
Oh,
well, I
they
can-
well,
I can pick up
3.5
like
they had-
480 pounds.
They
I
had
guess.
carry
Yeah.
weight like
Yeah.
a section.
So you can push, pick up, lift with these is like 480 pounds.
Okay.
So you could like throw a wagon or a horse.
Your carry weight usually doesn't change much throughout the game. 'Cause that's,
Unless your strength goes up.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you lift this manhole cover up. By now, there are people who have stopped and they're looking
Yeah.
at you guys, wondering what the fuck you guys are doing.
Crystal Bay business.
Crown business.
You see, like, looks like 2 guards on patrol kind of walk up to you guys.
Hello.
Hey fellas, what are y'all doing?
We were hired to buy.
Thogum tasked us with investigating where the bugbears came from.
Oh, okay.
Trace them to this entrance. Yeah.
Well, I don't know about any bugbears, but Sentinel, I trust you.
Do I know who this is?
Say what?
Do I know who this is?
Yeah, this is Rodney.
Rodney.
Thank you, Rodney. You can continue with whatever you were doing.
Oh, alrighty. I guess we'll be on our way. And they walk away. they're still kind of looking at you. Like they kind of walk to the side of the street and they're still looking at you guys.
Fair.
And
Please
like,
don't
they're
need
kind of
that
like
manhole cover.
they're trying to just
I'll
like
just flip.
Here, Rodney, catch.
Oh god.
they're just trying to like keep this like the citizens moving, like stop rubbernecking and all that.
Sentinel, care for a game of frisbee?
Please.
I'm kidding. I'll put it down. I'm just gonna jump down in there, honestly.
You're gonna jump down in there?
I'll like peek in there and I'll see how deep it is to the bottom, and then I'll jump down in there.
Okay. Well, as you peek your head down in there, go make a Constitution saving throw.
See, it is a sewer.
Ooh, critical one.
The smell,
Vomit.
your seemingly powerful sense of smell, is immediately
sense.
assaulted
I
by
accept that.
literal sewage, human waste, waste for whatever could be possibly living down here, just trash, and you start to vomit. Like you immediately vomit upon smelling this.
I'll just vomit like straight into the sewer. Like, well, that's where it needs to go, anyways.
You just vomit.
do we? Is there actually? Do we hear running water? Like it's actually?
It's like it's more of a trickle.
Fuck. Okay. Great.
Yeah. This is a sewer system, but it's not like something that has like not like our sort of sewer system. It's like very primitive.
Is running water
Makes
bad for you?
Sorry?
Is running water bad for you?
No, I was hoping it would be a little more active, but
Oh, so it would push everything
Yes.
along faster.
well, I would I would like to I'm gonna go in, unfortunately.
I don't know
Does
if
anybody
I'm gonna get down there.
that's understandable.
It's very transit.
What I would like to do is, so how deep down is it to get to the bottom of it?
About 10 feet. There's a ladder.
Wonderful. I would like to cast Mage Hand, if you don't mind.
Okay.
And just kind of push anything out of the way that would
Like the bottom of the ladder.
be not.
Like at the bottom of the ladder. Just...
Yes.
All right, that's fine. Yeah, I'll let you do that.
Yeah. And then I will climb the ladder down instead of jumping down.
Yeah, fair enough. So like you send your mage hand down, it's just kind of like
Yeah, just kind of push it around.
oh, sorry. Just like
As
slides
long as
out.
it's nothing than 10 pounds heavier than 10
Nah, man.
pounds. Somebody needs some fiber.
It's just piss and shit.
just kind of like some.
Yeah.
It's not like
Oh, and Klaus's vomit.
yeah. It's
Sounds
more you're sliding away Klaus's vomit and like just like sewer gunk, not
Awesome.
like feces or anything.
And I
particularly.
assume there's no light down here, but I have dark vision, so I don't mind.
You do have dark vision. Okay. Okay. You climb down there and you sent. Well, now that you are, as soon as you get your head down in there, make a Constitution saving throw.
Yep. Got that. This isn't gonna go well, guys. No. I rolled a natural one as well.
All the eggs and the bacon and the toast. you
Oh
made
no,
come
my
up.
food.
Yeah,
I
it comes
want
up.
you. It's rancid.
Well, now it's even worse.
Like you're halfway down the ladder, you get your body in, and you just start blowing chunks.
I'm just picturing a Family Guy episode at this point.
But if you wish to continue, you may make your way to the bottom.
Sentinel.
I mean,
Do
can
you
I still
smell?
go?
I mean, yeah, you can still make it. It stinks.
Okay.
Are you sure?
I don't have a nose.
Just from entering, you get the sense that the sewer.
But I have a feeling you're gonna get stuck down there.
You just get the sense that the sewer may not be maintained as often as it should. There is a bit of trickle of water, but
Well, I still have my mage hand, and I guess I'm just going to continue and push stuff out of the way.
Can I? Well, I'm gonna take the ladder down and then.
okay.
Um,
You already puked your guts out. I'll make you make another.
can I
Constitution
look
saving throw.
both ways? Like,
Do you have dark vision?
When I come down, if you need light, my friend, I can assist you.
okay, I want to take 2 ball bearings out.
Okay.
I assume it's a sewer, so it's gotta go like at least 2.
Yeah. Well, this one, just by kind of peeking your head down in there, it looks like it kind of just follows the road at this point. Like it's going one way and then the other. Yeah.
Okay, so I have 2 ball bearings,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna kind of throw one each way, like one at a time, and see which one echoes more.
Sure.
Well, I personally would just like to look and see if there's footprints in all of this Inkle matter.
Yeah, go ahead. Make an
it would
investigation
be-
check.
Do I need to make a check for that? For
We'll
perception.
let him do his first.
18,
18.
because it'd be quite easy to see foot imprints and stuff like this.
That's
I
sure.
think.
Yeah. With your dark vision as well, you do see what seems to be like 3 sets of prints It's coming from the direction of like the trade market, which is near the port.
Gotcha.
And you want to throw your ball bearings?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hold on. Before you throw those, can I cast light on his ball bearings if you don't mind? Because I have to touch an object.
So
It's
you
a cantrip.
like you touch it and it makes it emanate light.
Yeah, a 20-foot radius.
Yeah, you can do that.
And dim light for an additional 20.
Sure. It'll give
So
us a
cast it
good
anyway.
sight of what's far and
Yeah.
what's close.
So you cast on both of them or just one? Is that a
Well, I'll
cantrip?
do one at a time.
Right.
I can make it as colored as I like. Make it red.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Sewers are gonna look
If
creepy.
you're gonna just throw it down, just make like a strength check.
I can only cast it on one of them, unfortunately.
That's fine.
20.
20? Oh, I mean, yeah, you eat this ball bearing down. Which way are you throwing it? way
I'll
the
throw it the port way first.
The port way? Okay.
Yeah.
You throw it down there, and this red light is just shining.
How far does the noise go?
Well, it tink, 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 tink. Like it just stops, so it probably landed in something.
Wouldn't the noise like echo down the tunnel though?
Yeah, I mean,
Does it go pretty far?
yeah.
Like I'm trying to compare like how far the distance.
It goes pretty far, yeah.
Okay, then I'll throw the other one that way.
Same thing, it goes pretty far.
Well, I mean, they obviously came from the port, so I would
course.
like to not travel to the port through this sewer. So let's go back up.
Well, I could
and
see.
head to the port,
Hmm,
and then we'll find a sewer entrance at the port if we must.
that's true. I will probably stay down and follow the sewer, and then I'll meet you at the other end.
You are a braver man than I.
I will follow Klaus. So if you would like to accompany me, Karen, you may.
We're going to.
We will protect you, my friend.
When given a task, you must accomplish it at your fullest.
Do Warforged smell?
I don't think
That's what I asked a second ago.
I mean,
was like,
I
"Yes,
guess I'm
sir."
gonna lead with the mage hand to shovel shit out of our way.
Okay.
I'll look this up, but I don't.
What are you doing?
Fuck.
What are you doing,
All
Dort?
right.
Of course,
I'm gonna
seeing
take my
the-
scarf and I'm just gonna like tie it up around my face and just.
Okay. You going down in?
Fuck.
Okay,
And
so
I'm
make
just
a
gonna, like,
constitution
slide down
make a constitution saving throw, but with advantage because you have your scarf on. Trying to mask
Smart.
the scent.
Thank you.
Just love you go
16,
natural
that's
one
enough.
as well.
You feel this nausea start to overtake you, but you swallow it and you just start to walk it out, and
Ew.
it stinks still, but you can handle it by now.
You're an experienced drinker, my friend.
Yes.
You can
Dwarfs.
you can hold it.
Yes, it is. This is just shit, though.
It's very shit.
Warforged smell. I assume they can. I mean, they have emotions.
I
and
would
stuff.
think so. They're like organic-ish.
They have every other sense.
They're not AI, dude.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Secretly
I'm getting mixed
evil.
things.
Just because I'm going to tell you to make a Constitution saving throw,
I think it would probably be up to you. DM's advice.
probably.
I mean,
I want him to.
I don't think they can taste because they don't have to eat.
Yeah, I want him to make.
Wait,
one
what are you
now.
gonna
What if he
throw
can
up?
taste and he just
Yeah,
doesn't
what is
have
he
to?
gonna throw up?
You're gonna dry heave.
What if it's like sleep though, and
Well,
he
it's a
can eat
12.
and taste,
Roll
but
a
he just
12.
doesn't have to?
You like sit there for a moment, and just like. And yeah, you just start to dry heave, but you don't eat. They don't have anything in your.
Do you, wait, do
Like,
you
you don't have digestive
Wait,
juices.
do you have a mouth?
No, I don't have to
Just
eat or
pukes up
anything.
oil.
Do you have a mouth?
Or are you just like speaking through like a speaker?
We need to establish what Chris.
Yeah, we need to figure out. Oh, yeah, we
We need
need
to go into more
figure out
detail about your
Warforged.
character. What you look like.
Can you just look up a picture of a Warforged real quick?
There's got to be a picture of him
Yeah, that doesn't clarify anything. Does he have a mouth?
somewhere.
I don't have a nose.
That's true.
The
No.
picture that I look at.
It looks like you kind of
I
have
will
a
just
mouth.
we'll wreck on that, I guess. Warforged probably
I
can't
think-
smell.
Weird.
That could help out in the future though too.
Yeah.
Warforged not being able to smell and stuff.
Being able to smell would also is also useful.
Well, apparently we got someone for that.
Apparently, I'm watching you.
Okay, so
You didn't even know that happened. That was on a
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't, but still.
Alright, well, you all make your way into the sewer.
Anyway, yeah.
Seems that you picked up some sort of trail.
For our friend here, do you have another ball bearing there, friend?
About 998 of them.
Pass me another one. I'll use that as a light so he can
Hey,
see
you
it
are.
as well.
Cool.
Wow. Very
Um,
shiny.
I mean,
Brightest white light you can imagine.
you guys are okay with it. Go ahead and take a stop for now.
Oh yeah, if you
It's,
wish.
it's like 4 a.m.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
Damn.
I'm kind of cool with threading through the sewer.
Up to you guys. I can do it either way.
I wouldn't mind going to this year.
Okay.
Yeah, not against going a little bit more either.
All right, that's fine.
Okay.
Okay, so who's leading?
I guess I am, since I'm shoveling shit and lighting the way.
I'll also do the same.
Yeah,
I'll
just
summon
set
up
up a
my
marching-
mage hand and help out.
Set up a
Oh,
marching
there's two
order.
of them.
Yes.
Awesome.
Yeah, I'm just gonna get in the front. and
Well,
walk
it can only
through
be single file, I assume, because I'll narrow it.
In this place you guys are in, yes, it's only single file.
So me, I guess him.
Yeah, this says I don't need to eat, drink, or breathe.
Ah, there you go.
Interesting.
There you go.
So between you two, who's
for underwater
who's in the
excursions,
back?
You'll just sink to the bottom.
I assume I'd want the biggest boy. In
How
the back.
wide is it?
It's gonna have to be single file for now.
I can be in the front or in the front.
No, I have to be in the front.
Okay, never mind. Okay, Karen can be in the front.
Yeah, I'll just follow Karen.
Okay.
So we're shoveling shit out of the way. How deep is this shit?
I mean, it's not very deep. Like there is still a small trickle of water, so maybe you get the sense that maybe this is like flushed out every so often.
Okay.
It seems it maybe not have been super recently, but there's not like
That makes sense.
You're
So
not-
it's probably like up to our ankles.
you're not walking through piles of shit. No, it's not too bad. Like
They
I would
just
say, you really only have to use your mage hand every now and then, just scoop stuff out of the way,
Oh, okay, cool.
stay relatively
just to
clean.
where you guys are at. But it's still enough to where you can still make out some tracks if you're.
I was
following.
hoping they weren't up to like their knees, and I was up to my fucking chest or some shit.
No, it's not,
You could ride on my shoulders if you needed to,
I
Door.
don't think it's tall enough.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I can't get up there.
Okay.
I'll give you a piggyback ride.
So, you like I said, you don't see any light yet, but you make your way down this tunnel.
Just following the tracks, I guess.
Yep, following the tracks. So you make your way. You come to what looks to be a split. You can
Oh,
either keep
boy.
going straight, or you can make a right.
Did the track split as well, or
Make an investigation check.
I'll help you with that.
Hey, does anyone want to help him?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm having them.
that's 21?
21.
Nice.
Fair enough. You see, they actually look like they come from the right. So, I'll go down.
Sally forth.
All right. Guys, make your way further and further. It's been quite some time. It's been about 5 minutes, 5-10 minutes. You come what looks to be into a large, sort of like atrium almost. It opens up. So like you come out of this tunnel.
We found thieves guild,
Is
guys.
there any? Can I ask you something?
Yeah.
Is there any like writings or anything that's on the wall as we're walking down there?
Make an investigation check.
Is it dark in this area still?
There seems to be like, it looks to be like there's a manhole up top, and there's like 3 or 4 like little tiny beams of light. But other than that, it's still, you can't really see all that well.
Okay, I'm gonna pull out my hooded lantern. and I'm
Okay.
just gonna-
You had a lantern this whole time.
You were leading the way with your magic. I
Okay,
didn't want
fair.
to take the light from you.
What'd you roll, bud?
I only had a 7.
A 7. You really can't tell. It doesn't look like anything's written. But nonetheless, you guys make your way into this big atrium. This might be one of the bigger parts of town where like water and stuff can just kind of drip. You do hear a faint drip, drip of water. But yeah, you enter this big atrium. It's quite large, and a hooded lantern. Does that like shine light forward?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
So,
the bullseye lantern's what does that. Hooded lanterns just produce a light.
Okay.
If I'm correct, like it's a normal like lantern. I'm pretty
You
sure
can-
the
you
bullseye
can-
lantern is the one that focuses it.
okay.
I could be wrong.
You
I
can
don't
dim
like it.
the light on a hooded lantern.
Yes.
Okay. Cool. Well, you pull out this lantern, and you have your ball bearing of light as well, which is it's enough to illuminate this room.
It's just 20 feet on mine, that's for sure.
Yes, it goes a little bit further than 20 feet. It's dim light after that, right?
20
So you
feet,
can
yeah.
make out what looks to be a wall. It is a like circular room, and it looks like you come out of one entrance, and it's like a big atrium, and it looks like there's like one path that keeps going straight, and one that keeps going left.
Is it big enough to maneuver around in here?
Yeah, I would consider this rough terrain. It seems like there's quite a bit of sludge gathered in here.
Kind of look around for a track.
We need to find where they came from.
Both you guys go. Well, either one roll. Each of you roll, or one of you
Assist me,
roll.
my friend. It's working so far.
Go for it.
12.
12. It's getting a bit harder to make out the tracks now. But it does look like they kind of go. You see them kind of come from the middle, and that's where it kind of splits off a little bit. It's hard to tell from there. But you also notice some other things in this big room. Notice what looks to be like small carcasses of animals in here.
Yeah.
What kind of animals?
Make an investigation check, or no, make a medicine check.
Medicine. Oof. 6. Like, I get advantage because of my backstory, where I'm from. Because they're animals.
Sure.
White's face.
Sure.
Fucking 8.
I'm fucking on to you.
I mean, by looking at them, they are small carcasses. You make out. I mean,
You want to sniff them too?
like it looks like maybe some dogs and some cats,
What was that?
and even birds, like small animals that have been. You do notice some like teeth marks on them.
Well.
Possibly the bugbears?
Maybe.
Are
How
all
fresh
y'all-
do they look? These corpses.
With that roll, it's hard to tell. There's sludge and stuff everywhere.
Fair. I imagine they would decay quite quickly in a place like this. And disgustingly. So,
One of you, are y'all in this room now?
yes, I imagine so.
Alright, passive perception. There's all you make a perception check.
Yeah.
Oh, 13.
We all got
3.
roofed.
3, 13,
6.
6,
7.
7. Holy crap! All
We're
right.
dead. We're dead.
Well, you're sitting here investigating this room, and you hear a faint. It sounds like squeaking.
Alright. Perhaps.
It sounds like it's kind of coming from further down, like the tunnel that you're looking straight at.
Not the one we came from.
No, not the one you came from. At least from what you can tell.
I'm just gonna say.
Throw
Is
the
it-
ball bearing down
I
there.
don't know. Is it a loud squeak? Like that?
It sounds pretty faint right now, but if you let a minute or two pass, it sounds like it's getting a bit
Nah,
closer.
Immediately, I'm
I'm just gonna like.
I'm throwing my ball bearing down there.
I'm
Just
just
lit
gonna-
up.
Okay,
Just strange
Let's
check,
just
throw
throw
it as
it
far
out.
as I can to see
Yeah,
if it
go
lights anything on its way.
go ahead.
What's the problem?
Natural
with
20.
that?
Natural
Fuck it,
20.
throw it hard.
Whoosh, you throw it. You like kind of hear it. Ting, ting, ting,
Does it
ting.
light anything? Do we see anything that lights up along the
Not
way?
quite yet, but you do hear the squeaking getting closer.
Is it like very loud?
It's starting to get louder as it gets.
But it's
closer.
still like. Does it
And
still
then
sound like a small animal?
As it gets closer and closer, it's less squeaking, and now you hear more of like a pitter patter.
I'm gonna say hello, my
Hello.
furry friends.
Are you just saying, or are you yelling it?
I guess I'll yell it. Yeah. Hello,
Okay.
my furry friends. We mean you no harm. We just mean to simply pass through your sewage.
Go make a persuasion check.
I'm casting.
Wait, persuasion or animal handling?
Persuasion.
While he's doing that, I'm gonna go ahead and cast Blade Ward on myself, just to have it.
Okay.
Not taking any chances of this shit.
Well,
a
that's
cantrip, might
only
as
a
well do
9.
it.
Only a 9.
Yeah.
You hear it stop for a second. All the noise.
And I still haven't seen anything pass by the light.
Not yet.
Okay.
Not quite yet.
Did you say it?
Huh?
Okay, never mind.
Don't worry about it.
Anyways, I said not yet.
Oh, I thought you
Not
said
yet.
you didn't hear it yet.
No.
I'm like, oh god.
You hear it's the pitter pattering and this like faint squeaking sort of stop for a minute. Silence. All you hear is drip, 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 and then it picks up. Sounds like it's getting closer and closer and closer. A shadow is illuminated from the ball bearing you threw down there. You see a large shadow enter this, and you can't really make out quite what it is, but it's moving fast towards you now.
Maybe we shouldn't attack until we. know
I'm sorry, what
it
our
is.
friend meant to say was we're just passerbys on duty from the crown for Thorgum, and we need to do our business in
Door.
peace, please.
That is no human that we know.
Just to clarify, my dark vision, I can see pretty far. Like, how far out was the
60
ball
feet.
thrown? And like,
Trying to think.
just to clarify the situation, so I can picture this.
I mean, it was a little past 60 feet, I'd say.
I would like to yell as loud as I can down the hall or down the sewage
Okay.
thing. I would just like to yell,
Oh!
Oh well.
Intimidation check.
That's fucking scary. I'm not gonna lie. It's an echo.
Ooh.
What was that?
That was it's a
Oh.
it's a 23.
A 23. It stops, and like you see the shadow stop too.
We see what it is.
Making an investigation check.
I mean, I'm not
Oh,
I'm not gonna assist, but I'm gonna.
No, you go ahead and
You
make the
both
check.
can roll.
Yeah,
With
I want us to
advantage.
both roll.
I mean, you're both looking at it, so
Everyone's
Yeah,
looking.
everyone's
at it.
looking at it.
I guess we can all.
I have a 9. I don't know.
4. Go, bro.
Natural 20.
Hey.
I mean, it's pretty. You can tell it's like a giant. It's like a rat or something.
A giant
It's
rat.
some sort of rodent that's making its way towards you.
Oh, but it stopped now.
It stopped at the moment.
Well, I will say, I'll go for like a yelling kind of tone here. It's like, leave us alone, or you will die by all of our blades.
Back up, fucking another. That'd be probably
Intimidation.
Intimidation,
I
yeah.
don't think it understands it.
Motherfucker. Oh, that's only 7.
Only 7. It squeak. Oh, you hear a squeak. Like it may have understood you or something. And then
I'm loading
it's going. It's going.
I'm loading my
It's
crossbow.
going.
I'm getting ready.
I'm gonna like get up in front of Karen and put my shield up.
Okay.
As soon as I see it, I'm loosing
it
the bolt.
enters the room.
All right, so I'm
Wait,
gonna.
can we still not make it out by the time it enters the room?
If you want to
Yeah,
run,
I mean,
run.
you made out that it's a rat, and like you can see it start to come down the hallway straight at you.
So I'm gonna have one
I'm
of
taking
my.
yeah.
poison
I'm at the very
vials
least
ready
loading my
to
crossbow
throw?
if I have a chance.
What about the intercom?
And I'm gonna throw a poison.
I'm not gonna
vial down the
fire until I
hallway
know
for,
it's
like,
gonna
a
swing at
burst
us.
of cloud smoke.
Okay. Is that how poison vials work?
It's one of the ways that you can make them.
Yeah, I'll just have my spear in 2 hands ready.
Okay.
Way back.
I don't want to kill a giant rat, but I fucking will.
Let's fucking go.
Please slay bugbears.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I feel like a
Why
giant
are you
rat
doing that?
would be a
Really?
walk in the park.
Some
so?
creatures are assholes as well.
Oh yeah, I'm immune to disease too, so,
It's very useful.
and I have resistance to poison. An advantage on saving throws against poison.
That makes sense. You're a fucking robot.
It's called Warforged Resilience. It was built to be resilient.
Oh, never mind. I read that somewhere else. I guess.
I gotta pee, so I'm sorry.
You're good.
I think Wyatt's already made his way in.
I'll be right back.
Poisonous kits are kind of bogus.
Oh, really?
It's just it doesn't like. Okay, this is all it says about it.
Yeah, I think I have
Use the
one.
vials, chemicals, and other equipment for creating poisons. Proficiency with this kit lets you add your proficiency to ability check, craft, or use them. But like, it doesn't say anything about a check for making them. It just says you can use the poisonous vial. It says poison basic. It doesn't say anything about making them.
I know Matt just has. I think he has not row like survival checks or something like that.
What's up?
How do you make poison vials? Was I supposed to make a check
use
earlier?
a poisoner's kit should tell you what you use. Right?
Or maybe it's
What does it say?
maybe it's a medicine check. What you do?
Probably medicine check.
Yeah. All it says is proficiency with this kit lets you add your proficiency bonus to any ability check that you make to craft or use poisons. But it doesn't say anything about making them.
Use poisons.
Um,
Hold on. There should definitely be something in the player handbook about crafting poisons. Give me one moment, I can tell you.
Is there a crafting section?
They took. I'm pretty sure they did away with that. So unfortunately, they've like. Give me one moment, I can tell you.
hmm. Hey, what's the kit you have?
Poisoner's kit. Or poison kit?
Player's handbook, page 154.
Poisoner's kit.
Under crafting.
Yeah. I'm already there.
Okay, what about the? Did you look up the vial?
The vial.
Did you find the? Are you trying to make acid?
No, it's just like regular poison. Because there's one that says that I can coat my blade. And I looked another thing up and it said that you can make poison that can be ingested, a cloudburst poison,
Okay.
or you can make a coat poison on your blade.
This doesn't say anything about making it, so I don't know.
Interest.
It just gives a description.
Give me one moment. I can figure this out.
Maybe it's up to Mr.
Nah.
Peach Vajij.
Sean?
Okay, you can use this poison on this vial to coat one slashing or piercing weapon or up to 3 pieces of ammunition. Find the poison takes an action to keep your hit. Okay, so that's basic.
Yeah, that's on poison basic, right?
He's trying to
Poison
figure out
common
how to
basic.
make poisons. Like, what do you need
Maybe
to make?
Xanathar's guy can help us here.
Did you already have them made?
Well, that's what I was trying to do or look up when I was messing with my poison kit earlier.
Mhm.
But like, I haven't found anything that says anything about crafting it.
Do we know the ingredients for poison?
It doesn't.
I mean,
the
it just
ingredients
says-
and stuff aren't like here.
It just says that I have it with my poisoner's kit.
In the poisoner kits, it has everything you need to make poison. What we're having a problem understanding is how, like, what skills
like,
they
how
use.
do I make it though?
Yeah, and it doesn't really go into.
They had a good idea, medicine check, but
The medicine check is interesting. Yeah,
Not
it's
really.
it could
If we're
work.
trying to make poison, I mean, you probably just have to have like the right ingredients to make it. With your poisoner's kit, like if you, I don't really know, man.
Yeah,
But I mean, if it just gives him a +2, then that's kind of ish. If it's because his proficiency bonus is only +2, so that'd make it kind of
for now.
difficult.
I'm pretty sure Matt
Just
has a
now.
survival or medicine check, but I don't remember what it is.
It used to be like crafting was its own thing, and it was an intelligence check. But crafting was also a skill. You could craft poisons. I don't know.
It says Xanathar's guide has
Here we go. Crafting an item. Character who has the time, the money, and the needed tools can use downtime to craft armor, weapons, clothing, or other kinds of non-magical gear. In addition to the appropriate tools for the item to be crafted, a character needs raw materials worth half of the item's selling cost. To determine how many work weeks it takes to create an item, divide its gold piece cost by 50. A character can complete multiple items in a work week if the item's combined cost is 50 gold or lower. Items that cost more than 50 gold can be completed over longer periods of time. Let me try to get somewhere to like a...
It's gonna take me a week to make my poison.
No,
At
if it's
least.
less than 50 gold, you can do multiples of them.
Okay.
Multiple characters can combine their efforts, divide the time needed to create an item by the number of characters working on it. Use your judgment when determining. A character needs to be proficient with the tools needed to craft an item and have access to the appropriate equipment. Everyone who collaborates, blah blah blah. So it only talks about herbalism kits, leatherworkers tools, smith tools, and weavers tools. It doesn't say anything about poison. Shame.
Guess we'll just go with your opinion, Mr. Vajij.
What are you trying to do?
Well, I was gonna just try and make like I was gonna try to make poison bombs, like a cloudburst kind of poison, like a powder kind of form.
Okay. When did you make those exactly?
That's when this morning, when everybody else was eating, and I was just like in my room doing stuff.
Well, next time you do something like that, let me know. But for now, I will say if you want to do that, but you're probably out of materials.
I was just telling you that I was making, or I was messing with my poisoner's kit.
Yeah, but like be more specific. But for now, yeah, I'll say
We'll
you
just
have-
save it for next time then. We'll just say that I was like getting familiar with it
Sure.
for now.
Sure, that's fine.
Cool.
Can you guys hear me by the way?
You want to pull it up to use them all. There you go.
Yeah. Okay. Anyways,
Um,
So, anyways, you see light, the shadow. Now you can see it pretty clearly, pitter pattering down the hallway. This fucking giant rat. By looking at it, it looks feral. There's like this like pus stuff leaking from its eye. Living down in these sewers has not done its health very well at all. But no, it's coming at you, and it's like this drool dripping from its mouth and everything. It looks mad and hungry. But yeah. So everyone go ahead and roll initiative.
Okay. Right when we roll initiative, just so you know, there is a crafting guide here in the player's handbook. For every day of downtime, which is 8 hours of downtime, you can work on something not exceeding 5 gold in value. And you must expend the raw materials stuff. And yeah, you only get the proficiency bonus with those tools. That's it.
Wait, what's up? Sorry.
the proficiency bonus is all you get according to this, and you can only craft something worth 5 gold at the most for every 8 hours of downtime. So for every downtime,
rest.
every rest essentially, and yeah, so and you have to spend the raw materials worth half the total market
So
value.
just to like make it simpler, I know what the player handbook says. If you guys are going to craft anything with your kits, basically what that says, like whenever you guys take a long rest, I'll allow you to craft like one thing per day for a long rest, pretty much. That makes sense?
Yeah.
So you're the poisonous kit. I don't know what other kits you guys have, but as long as you have the materials, then yeah, I'll let you attempt to craft something.
Cool.
Okay. Everyone roll initiative.
I did.
Natural 20.
Okay. Hold on. I have to write this shit down.
I got an 8.
Hold on, everybody.
Yeah.
I need a fucking D20.
One crit.
Okay. 25 to 20. So Christoph, right?
Yep, natural 20.
20 to 15. 15 to 10.
13.
10 to 1.
8.
8.
Both of you. Alright, so this giant rat has now made its way. It's about the same size as you guys, but it's massive compared to a normal sized rat. How are you guys set up here? Also, this was Sentinel. I don't remember.
We're using Cragmaw Spear version.
Where is that at? Kragmar right here. Which one were you guys? Oh, this was Karen right here.
Yep. That was over.
Which one were you? That one. Okay, so go ahead and set your guys up how you want. You, Karen was up front.
Karen's the wizard.
Well, I would say time you guys entered here, but Karen's up front.
Yeah, I'm right behind Karen wherever he's at. That's how he came in.
Okay. But did you guys? You probably had time to spread out to like one space, but not up there.
I did say that I wanted to move in front of Karen.
Okay.
I don't want to be directly in front of him. I just want to be
Okay.
because he was on fire.
Well, you said you were in front of him.
Huh?
You said you moved in front of him.
Yeah, but I don't want to be in front of him. I just want to be.
Okay. So
I don't want to be.
You're not in front of him.
I don't want to be.
He basically
directly.
wants to be able to impose a disadvantage.
Yes, I really do.
That's what he's trying to get at.
Okay, well, do her. It's your turn.
Alright, let me look something up real quick, please.
A
Sorry.
rat.
20.
Nasty rat.
So I got 30. Alright, so I'm just gonna stay here.
Okay.
Move to about here for now.
Okay.
I'm gonna inspire you.
Okay.
I'm gonna be like, go get it, man of iron. You've got this.
Okay, so now you're gonna have advantage on your next check. So the giant rat. I'll make sure. So it's going to use its action. It's going to let out this screech, like this really loud screech, and then it's gonna move towards you guys. It is pissed off. Straight at you guys. It's pretty pissed off that it's found you guys, and it's what it seems to be its makeshift little home. Klaus, you're up next.
Get out of my sewer.
Ree!
I had my spear out. We're gonna take a swing.
Go ahead.
Virtue.
14.
14 just hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Nice. That is a 9.
9, good. Deal. Alrighty.
I'm just
So
gonna
you-
like leap. Like,
You take your spear and stick it right into its shoulder, and it squeals in pain as you dig your spear into its side.
make a good meal, my friend.
I wouldn't eat that.
You're next.
Okay. Well.
Advantage.
So I think I'm just gonna make an attack.
Go ahead.
What's your D6?
Oh, that's how I just get a D6 to it.
Fuck, I forget to
Mhm.
do that. Wait, no,
Do I get advantage or do I just get a D6?
You should D6.
does he get? What? How is flanking bonus gonna work?
Advantage.
Yeah,
He's not really flanking
Yeah,
it. He's
no,
still in
there's
front
no
of it.
but
Yeah,
if he
no.
would have moved to like one space over, would that be flanking though?
Mm,
Is that how we're doing it? Or how's that?
I don't know. I feel like, so if you guys approach it, this is how I'm going to do flanking. So
Like if it's,
since he entered its range,
yeah.
I'm not going to allow you to enter its range and then move to the side and do it from now on. From now on, if you want to flank, you will have to be out of its range and then move into its flanks in order to get advantage on an attack. Because then, if like, I don't know, that just makes more sense to me.
14.
14 just hits again. Go ahead.
Thank you for that fucking.
Got you, bro. Anytime, my iron friend. Got my loot.
Okay. You using your long shield, right?
Yeah.
You go ahead and take a slice. It cuts straight through its matted, nasty fur, and you see blood begin to drip from it. And once again, it just squeals in pain.
Haha! You take that, foul beast.
Karen, you're up.
Well, unfortunately, I don't have a shot. But. I do have a shot there. Haha. But do I want to take a shot? Yeah. Somehow I think a rat would be able to get some pretty good dexterity saves.
Ooh,
Ooh.
got him.
That's a 16.
16 hits.
Sorry, proficiency bonus adds on to hit, right?
Onto that attack, yeah.
Not the damage, the hit. How did I took you? I just stole your
But
dice
your
like an asshole.
your modifier adds on to
We need
the
D6.
damage.
Yeah, it's D10 piercing. Or no, is it just a regular crossbow?
Yeah, like it's a light crossbow,
Okay.
not a heavy one. I'm a small boy. Damn it.
Cock.
Just,
Balls.
yeah, that's just 4 plus the modifier, so 5.
Okay. All right, you guys have laid into this rat.
Get the fuck out of here.
The bolt pierces right into its side. It's hurting pretty bad now. So now we're at the top of the round. So as the round begins, from behind you guys, you hear some more pitter pattering, some more squealing. There's another one. Another giant rat appears from where behind you guys. Then, from over here, another one appears.
This city really has an infestation problem.
We don't get down into the sewers much.
Okay,
We don't have the
but now it's
guards
top
for
of the
it.
round, so Doer, now you're gonna go.
It's the Vermintide.
Okay, so ooh. I think I'm going to.
Never mind. That's a bad idea.
1, 2,
Like,
3, 4.
How explosive is it in here?
Jesus.
And vicious mockery, I believe it is. Yeah, vicious mockery towards the main mouse.
Okay.
Wisdom DC.
Wisdom save?
Yeah. 14.
Probably not. 11 is not enough.
Yeah, 14. Okay, so I'm gonna say to him, what? That's not enough? You had to call all of your friends in here?
Okay, how much did it take damage?
Yeah, 1d4. Ooh, that will be a 7.
7 damage. You got on a modifier for that attack?
I believe so. Should I not?
I don't know. I thought I was just against for physical attacks.
Okay.
But it matters not. This thing, it squeals. Like That can't really hold its head or anything, but it starts to shake its head, and it's starting to. It's breathing heavy, and it looks very weak. So now it is its turn. Is going to lash out at the guy who just stabbed it with a spear, and he has disadvantage, correct?
If I want to, yeah, I'll go ahead and impose it.
Okay. Well, if you're gonna go and use that, then well, he doesn't hit, so he's gonna go attempt to bite at you, but you hold your spear out and you hold his jaw and push it back.
Back beast.
Klaus, now it's your turn.
Wait, it's my turn?
Mhm.
I thought. Oh, wait, he just went. My bad. 20.
20. Is that natural 20?
No, just regular.
Alright, go on all damage.
Okay. I'll pull my spear back out and just jab it right back in, like to the same spot for 7 damage.
For 7 damage, right into the same spot.
Same spot.
Right back
a little
into the same
deeper
spot.
this time, you know?
And he just pushes like halfway through it, and it dies. And you pull your spear out, and its body falls limp. It's now dead. Okay, Sentinel's turn.
Oh, that one's dead?
Mm-hmm.
Just body block one of them.
Yeah, well, I think I'm going to turn around and move toward entrance here. I don't know. I'll move here.
No!
Yeah, I'll move here.
Okay.
And
Use
then
your massive size!
Is that what you're doing?
I'll hold my action to see if he charges at me.
You're gonna hold which action?
If you'll hold a reaction essentially to attack it.
Or
When
you're gonna hold your attack action
Yeah.
until it moves into your range,
Yeah.
pretty much. Okay,
yeah.
fine. So Karen, now it's your turn.
Well. I have an idea, just for the fun of it. I'm going to. Well, no. You're technically not. You're technically a living creature, so I can't do that. That's fine.
What are you going to do to me?
Oh,
Don't
God.
worry about it. It's all good.
So you're not holding onto the light anymore, are you?
Oh no!
Okay.
I tossed
And James,
that.
what'd you do with the lantern, by the way?
Let me put it back in my belt.
Okay.
Unless I could like hang it on my belt and like have like a little bit of light just like around my vicinity, I guess.
I mean,
See if anything comes in my
that's
direction.
typically one of the best uses for a lantern.
Yeah, so I'll just do that.
Okay.
The radius wouldn't be as big though. Let me do it like that.
10. I'll move forward too as well.
Okie dokie.
Next to my friend here. So I'm within range of a crossbow shot. I'll reload it as I move, and I'll take a shot at that one coming down the causeway. I don't know.
Okay. This giant.
That's a 20.
What you're shooting at? That one?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, it is.
3 damage.
3 damage. Alrighty.
I need to double check, make sure I'm using the right modifier for a crossbow.
Alright, so now it is this rat's
Should be
turn.
dexterity.
He's going to move up. And you can make an attack, but you technically can't see it right now. So you're going to roll a disadvantage.
Don't you have dark vision?
I don't.
He does not have dark vision.
Wow. What a loser.
Are you still inspired?
Am I still inspired?
I think it goes
I
away.
think it's just one use.
I think it's
Yeah.
until you hit, right? That's what the thing
Yeah,
was.
he already
It's
used
like-
it.
It's
Yeah,
like
well,
one
I
use
didn't.
or-
I didn't hit.
What would you roll?
A 5 plus 5, 10.
That's the highest roll you got?
Yeah.
Okay, so you can hear it come up on you, but whenever you swing, it just kind of goes into the darkness. You can't really tell where it's at. But it's going to make an attack against you now.
Check something real quick.
It's not going to hit. And, well, since you technically can't see, when you were blinded, like you... Wait, does that count as being blinded?
What?
Wait.
Being in
able to
darkness? Like you not being able to see?
If it's advanced darkness, I don't know about just darkness.
Well, I mean, I would imagine it's very dark in a sewer.
I mean,
Yeah.
like, there's no light except for
But
the one that's on
I would
James's
think
lantern right
I would
now.
think your eyes would adjust to like you would be able to see a little bit.
Like
No.
shadowy.
Yeah.
I don't really think so.
I need Karen to cast a light on my shield.
He's going to roll with advantage.
Man. I was going to do something like that,
What's your armor class? 20?
Yeah, should have.
Okay, well, it goes to nip at you, but you kind of like pull your leg out just at the right time.
No, you will not bite me, friend.
And this one goes.
Don't worry, buddy. I'll help you here in a moment.
All right, now it's top of the round again. So Doer is going to go.
All right, so going.
What's the length of that lantern light?
Well, if it's put on my waist, I would say it's half, so probably like 10 feet around instead of 20.
And then dim light, like for like another 10 feet.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I'll look at them and get exactly.
So you guys technically
Pretty sure
can't
it's 20
see
feet
this
that
one,
way.
Yeah, it's fine.
but Doer, it is your turn.
I can.
Oh, we can't technically see that
No,
one.
because James is the only source of light right now, or Klaus. Sorry.
You don't have dark vision either? You're a dwarf. Wait.
Who has dark vision?
Or am I?
Karen?
I think it's weird. It's like the opposite of the other one. Everybody but one person has it in the
Okay,
other
so
session.
Karen's
and
the
I'm
one
the
that
only
has
one that
dark
has
vision.
dark vision.
Okay, so it's your turn, Doer.
Strange
Mm,
dwarf that can't see in the dark.
Can I hear it over there?
Make a perception check.
That's what I was gonna do.
18.
18.
Yeah, 18.
I mean, you heard it exit.
Wait, 19.
You heard it exit like the tunnel, but I mean, it stopped moving, so it's kind of still hard to tell where it's at.
What if I keep moving over towards it?
And you can move
Right.
closer, but you still can't see it. It stopped moving at the moment.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so do I get anything from there?
I mean, it's not moving anymore. You can't really hear it where it's at. You can maybe pick up a little bit of like breathing, but it's still darkness. You can attempt to attack it. You can attempt to shoot at it. It's just gonna be a disadvantage or something.
Can't shoot anything, but I have a dagger. No. I think I'm just gonna use my bonus action to inspire Klaus and
Okay.
Klaus, he's over here. You must get him. Hit his ass.
All right, well, Klaus, it's your turn now.
Thank you very much, my friend. Well, I guess I heard him over there in that direction.
Hooded light.
Could
Hooded
I-
lantern casts bright light for 30 feet, and then dim light for 30 feet after that.
Okay.
Well, yeah. Well, he had it, like he said, he had it strapped to him or whatever.
Yeah, I feel like if I'm not holding it out, it may be less.
it would dim it a little bit.
Can I hold my
Yeah.
action to like throw a dagger whenever I see him?
Sure.
All right, cool.
I guess if you ever see him.
Okay.
Yeah, if I see him.
Yeah.
So can I just like try to hear his breathing and track him down from where I'm at? If I get advantage.
You could move closer with your lantern.
Yeah, I would move. Yeah, that's true. I guess I would move in just the direction where I heard
How far you
Dora's
move?
voice. Just move me. Just keep slowly creeping like.
You probably see him you see him in dim light about right there, I'd say.
Okay. And then I would just like
Now
as
you
soon
can
as
see him too. So
as
you
soon as
wanna
I see him, I would rush at him and try to like jab him and then.
Okay, well, go ahead and you held your action to throw a dagger, right?
Yes. 21.
That hits.
S- 9.
9 points of damage.
Yeah.
Okay. You throw a dagger and it sticks right into its hindquarters, screeches in pain. Ah! And you're rushing straight at it to attack it?
Yeah, can I like roll to like jam my spear like down so he can't like use his mouth, like put it in his jaw, you know what I'm saying? Like lock his jaw.
Sorry, that was actually
Make an
7.
attack roll.
Would it be a disadvantage?
Why would it be a disadvantage?
Because I'd be aiming to like make it where he can't bite, you know what
I
I'm
mean,
saying?
just make an attack roll.
Hey, by the way, mine was actually a 7, not 9. Sorry. I can't
Okay.
math.
Okay.
Still the same thing. It would be a 12.
12 does not hit. You
Fuck.
go to stab it, but like ducks its head right out of the way, and you hit the ground, the sludge. Which you guys are in rough terrain. I forgot to mention that. So you're
Double half speed.
Yeah, you guys are half speed, by
shit.
the way.
Always
Yeah,
said
I've been.
very
Yeah,
far.
I've
That was
been
my
considering
fault. I
it.
forgot to say that again.
We've been moving very far, so
Yeah, I haven't
it's
moved
gonna
too far.
matter.
So that was Klaus. Now it's Sentinel's turn.
I'm gonna hold my turn until after Karen's turn.
Well, you can hold an action to do something, but you can't
I
like.
thought you could hold
can delay.
turns.
Yeah, you can hold. You can delay.
You can delay your turn.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And it,
If you
and
so
yeah,
wish.
And aren't you both on 8 as well?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
both are.
Oh
on
yeah, so it
8.
really doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
Really doesn't
What's
matter.
your dex modifier?
1.
Alright.
Well,
go ahead, Karen.
I mean, okay. Well, I know I just loaded my crossbow. Well, no, I shot it. So if I moved, I'd have to load again. But instead of loading it, I'm gonna move. I'm gonna move 5, 10. Move right here.
Okie doke.
And there's sludge on the ground, right?
Yes.
So I'm gonna, while I'm moving, instead of loading the crossbow, I'm just gonna pull a bolt out of my ammunition, and for my action, I will cast light on a bolt.
Okay.
Make it a very bright white light, just like stab it in front of me in this sludge.
Awesome. And that makes light go how far again?
20 feet and then 20 feet then.
Okay. So it's kind of like shining past Sentinel, and you can more clearly see this giant rat in front of you. Good call. Sentinel, go ahead and go then.
Okay, I'm gonna make an attack.
Everybody
Go
should
ahead.
be able to see pretty clearly now.
Yeah, we have the whole room up.
Nice.
15.
15 hits.
10.
10 damage. Good shit.
And then I'm gonna use my action surge to take an extra action and attack again.
Go for it.
Ooh.
Would you roll?
It's a 13.
Does
12.
not hit.
12.
12 does not hit. So you slice it down its forehead, and like it makes this gash. You go to make a double up slash, but it's like winced back in the pain and dodges out of your sword swing. So now it is going to make an attack against you. No, it doesn't hit. So it goes to bite at you, but you like push it back with your shield. And this one is going to make an attack against Mr. Spearman.
Okay.
Use your D6 yet?
12.
My D6.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I haven't used that yet.
Does 12 hit?
Well,
even hit yet?
doesn't it? Can I use that to armor class boost, or is that not
No,
your?
does not hit.
So is that not your bard spec that you took?
I don't think that's. I
It
don't
doesn't
have
hit?
that yet.
Okay, no, it hits.
It does hit?
Hey, it does. It does hit if he doesn't have that ability yet.
What's your armor class?
Just 11.
Isn't it plus your dex modifier though?
Yeah, it's 11.
Shit.
I have better AC than Klaus. Oh,
Are you not wearing leather armor?
he's wearing a fucking suit.
I
take-
didn't buy any armor.
You take 7 damage,
Oh, I
and as
did
it
that.
bites into you,
Okay.
you are poisoned
I don't get
now.
one shot anymore.
Poison, not he's not diseased.
No, he is poisoned.
Huh. Interesting.
Okay, so
I don't think there is a diseased CC.
what is
There
leather?
is.
Oh, well, I don't have it on my...
Certain
Disease sucks.
poisons, certain poisons can inflict it.
Well, no, just disease. Disease is its own thing.
Well, he's poisoned, so...
Yeah, fair.
So you would now have disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks.
Okay.
Ow, maybe they
They
got
missed
rid of
it.
it though. Sure.
Okay.
Is it just studded leather armor?
As a rogue, you should.
Doer, it's your turn.
As a rogue, you
Alright,
should start off with leather armor.
Vicious mockery to that.
Unless you gave it up for some reason.
Douchebag.
Okay. It's a wisdom check, right?
Yeah. I just hit my friend. I'm gonna be like, "How dare you bite at my?"
Yeah, he fails.
I don't think you add your damage modifier to cantrips.
No, I don't. I'm gonna be like, "How dare you bite my friend? I hope you fucking rot." 1.
All right. He like just quickly shakes it off and is still looking at this fucking dude that stabbed it with a spear, or tried to stab it with a spear.
He still gets disadvantage. So
Klaus, now it's your turn.
I thought that's what counts.
And you have disadvantage on attack roll.
Okay.
Sorry.
That's even better. 17.
Looks like they did get rid of disease.
Nice.
Oh, did they?
Yeah. It's unfortunate. They might have it in expanded stuff, but it's not player handbook. Please.
5 damage.
I think
5
some of my
damage.
perks are dumb.
You will have to
Alrighty.
avoid this one.
Sentinel,
It might be just a DMG thing.
Leather armor.
Yeah, rogues automatically come with leather armor, 2 daggers, and a thieves tool. I know.
We could not buy studded leather armor, isn't that an option?
Yeah, you can.
Okay, because I would have that.
I guess I'm just gonna make an attack on this round.
Go ahead.
Okay, well, for future reference, my armor class is 13 now because I forgot to buy armor when we started.
Okay.
It's,
You guys gotta remember this stuff.
fucking 16, 17.
That hits.
17.
I mean, it was when we was making.
Well, you don't buy the armor, you start with it.
Yeah, you start with it. I just forgot to add it on.
That's 9.
9 points of damage. All right.
And I'm in an intense battle with a giant rat here.
Karen, it is your turn.
Well, oh, have you? I can't even tell if he's gotten hit or not. I'm just gonna move over here. I know you have. Move in here, and I will put away my crossbow as I move in close to my friend here, and then I will expend a d6 of my healing. Well, I don't have to touch them, so that still doesn't matter. I will expend a d6 of my healing light.
Go ahead.
I believe there's no bonus to it, but I'm gonna double check. So right now it's at least 5. Friend, want to heal yourself for that?
Oh yeah.
And that's all I can do for my action. My turn.
Okay. So now the second rat is gonna go ahead and
I
attack
feel much better.
this robot bitch in front of it.
Well,
Damn,
okay
I'm supposed
then.
to choose a new spell.
Wow, there you go.
I only need
Yeah.
2 to be at full.
No, it doesn't hit.
Fuck
So
these
you
rats.
block this rat up again. Third rat is going to go ahead and attack Spearman
Yeah,
again.
this is 5.
Bastard.
12, which doesn't hit now.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought that was damage.
Oh yeah, God, goodbye, Klaus.
Yeah, I can't believe I forgot to.
So what exactly happened? Why did your armor class go up 1?
He was supposed to start with leather
I
armor
just
as a
didn't.
rogue.
Yeah, I didn't
and
add
he
leather
did.
armor on tonight.
Oh,
But I bought studded leather armor. I subtracted my gold stuff because I have that option.
Yeah.
So yeah.
you don't
so
start with
it's
studded
13.
leather armor though.
No, yeah, you have to buy the set of leather armor.
You can spend your starting gold and get it. It's the same thing with it.
As opposed to starting with that gold. you
Yeah.
Start with
Ah, I
the
see.
studded leather armor.
Okay.
Yeah, so I dropped.
Doer, you're up again.
Alright, so going to. Would it be an action or a bonus action to
How
like,
do you
try and
forget
get
your
my dagger
How
out
do
of
you
this
forget
rat?
your
Sorry.
I would probably use it as an action.
An action?
I
So I'm
find
trying to do
ropes.
that.
Okay. Make a, I guess, either strength or dex check. Your choice.
Dex, but that's shit. So, 9.
9.
Yeah.
You try to like grasp it, but it's like covered in blood, and your hand keeps like slipping when you're trying to like snatch it out.
Alright, and yes. I guess I'm just gonna like move back out of range.
Oh well, it's gonna make an
Wait,
attack
no, never
against
mind.
you.
Yeah, I'm not
Okay.
gonna do that. So,
All right,
yeah, that's
Klaus.
I mean, I'll just take another swing at it.
it. You're
Disadvantage.
still inspired.
Oh, yeah.
Why is it disadvantage again? Poison?
Poisoned.
Yeah. I can't do anything about that.
Ooh, with my bonus action, never mind. He's already rolled.
It's not gonna matter. Man, that fucking sucks. It was a 4 and a natural 20.
4 and a natural 20.
So it's 7.
You go to attack it, and are you attacking with your spear still?
Yeah.
You try to like do what you said before and try and like get it in the mouth, but it like just skirts to the side.
Skirt.
Sentinel and Karen, the 2 guys.
Skirt off his skirt.
I mean,
I'm gonna.
we letting you go first to delay, so you just, let's not break the order now.
Okay.
Cause confusion.
So I'm gonna attack the giant rat again.
Come on,
Okay.
kill it. Kill it, 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 kill it.
Yeah.
21.
That's a 16.
16 hits. Guys are not very strong.
We killed the first one pretty easy.
4.
4 damage. Alright, you make another slice at it. You take off like a tuft of fur right off the top of its back, and skin and flesh, and what's strong pencil? You said 4 damage?
Yeah.
It's looking pretty weak now. Karen?
I will move forward 5 feet, take out my staff, and assist with this rat they are struggling with. Take a swing at it.
Okay, you're just gonna move right here, I guess.
Yeah, just move me up 1
Go ahead.
so I can actually hit it. And I will 2-hand this son of a bitch.
Go ahead.
Cock.
Hey!
That's the second cock you rolled.
It's a D8 since I'm 2-handing it.
Wait, why'd you roll twice?
The first one was a 19, but it was cocked. Like, it was on the side.
Oh, I got you.
3, 6, and then -1 be 5 damage.
5 damage. Alrighty. You whack it right on the top of the head, and it looks stunned for a moment. And this one is also looking very weak.
Fucking bite me, I dare you. You'll feel the wrath of my patience.
This rat is like, it's pretty fucked up now, and it's going to attempt to run away, and it's going to give you an attack opportunity against it as it attempts to run away. 20.
God damn it. 12.
12.
Damn.
Yeah, it misses. It's just going to start running off in the distance. Wait.
Bye.
There you go. It's still there for now.
Throw your sword.
And then the third one is also going to attempt to run because it's also looking weak. They're both
3
squealing.
fucking attacks of
Yeah,
opportunity.
they're both squealing and like in pain. And yeah, go all three. You go and roll.
That's you too, my friend.
You not have a weapon? You can use your fist.
Could I vicious mockery?
You can punch it. You can do something.
Yeah, I guess I'll punch it.
I only got a 10, so
Misses.
it's up to you guys.
I got a 13.
13 misses.
15.
15 hits.
Punch it to death.
I think it just does 1 damage.
Oh, wait.
No, you roll a d4, don't you?
It's D4
Wait.
at least.
I don't.
Are you sure?
I don't
10?
think so.
I think that's only for monks.
I can add your inspiration to my hit, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
15.
15 hits.
Ooh,
There.
Well, I'm allowing you to roll a d4 for
6.
6 damage.
Well,
It's
let
only your proficiency bonus, apparently.
Okay.
Okay, James, did you
Try it.
roll up the
That is a 5.
It's a 1 plus your
5,
strength
so-
modifier.
5 damage.
Wait, did you hit it? 14 was his armor class.
Yeah, at 15.
Okay.
Because of Chris's
All right.
inspiration.
Well, with
Or
a
Durs.
swift. Well, I guess you want to finish it.
Is it
It's dead.
both of us?
Yeah. Both of you hit it at the same time.
I'm gonna fucking like smack it in the jaw
Yeah.
and make it for a perfect placement for class to finally get that fucking stab that he's been going for.
All right, you
Yeah.
fucking like hook it right into the mouth as it saliva and this like nasty spit just flies.
Do it.
And as soon
As-
as its head turns,
Suka kebab.
Klaus impales its head into the ground. Dead.
As I punch it, you do see like a flash of this human with blonde hair and green eyes, and it's just
Okay.
and then back to dwarf.
Okay. And I mean,
My
at the top of the
mustache
round,
flicker in the moonlight.
if you guys choose
Beautiful.
to, you guys can pursue
Smoking
this rat
shit right
if you
here.
wish,
Yeah.
but it's up to you guys.
Sorry, what?
They're not going to be able to. They go first, and I'm pretty sure the rat goes before me.
This one, no, you guys go before the rat.
We
but
do?
It's running, yeah.
I have no quarrel with rats. The less
I'm
we
gonna
have to
take my
fight, the
dagger out
better.
of this one,
Go ahead.
and I'm gonna. Can I give it to you, and then you try and throw it at it?
I mean, we might as well just let this rat go.
I don't care.
You
about
can't.
this.
You won't be able to make it over them anyways.
Oh, okay,
We
that's
move
fine.
at half speed, right?
I could throw it at you. It's not like it's gonna stab you.
Maybe
Right.
maybe that rat will catch and kill an infiltrating bugbear.
Yeah.
Okay.
They didn't catch the other ones.
Wow.
So you
Or
guys
maybe
had
the
a-
bugbear will just eat it.
I'm just gonna
At least a week.
pick up my little lighted crossbow bolt.
Use it
guys
as a
had
torch.
Pretty
Yeah.
quick, fairly easy
It's
encounter
good.
with these little vermin.
I wouldn't call them little.
More of a to you guys. They were not very. They might have been big in size, but very little in
Heart.
heart. Yeah. Pretty easily dispatched by you.
That one's hard as on the end of his spear.
Yeah. It'll be.
I'd like to search him. No, I'm just kidding.
I wouldn't touch him at all.
You can attempt to if you wish.
Wait, didn't you say they were poisonous?
I mean,
And
I
they
ain't
had some
touching.
poisonous specs to them?
you can guys can make if you wish to search their bodies, you can search their insides, but you'll have to make a medicine check.
Nope. I don't want to search anything. I will. The one that is dead, I will carve the name into it.
Are you
Can
doing?
you help? Can you help me look
You
for
said on,
poisonous pieces?
Little creatures too.
I'm looking for poisonous pieces.
Oh.
Anything
help you.
that
Thank
is
you.
monstrous or evil.
17.
17. What are you trying to look for? You said.
You said that like when he bit him, he was poisoned.
Mhm.
So like I'm looking for like any kind of like poisonous salve or anything.
I mean, like in its mouth, you could definitely. Do you have anything to gather it in?
Yeah, I have vials in my poison
Vials?
kit.
I mean, if you want to get like, I'd say 2 vials of its saliva. It's not so much that it like has like poison glands or anything. It's just being in this environment for so long. If there was a diseased effect, I would say it would disease him, but there's only poison. So
Mouth of a Komodo dragon.
yeah, it's just full of bacteria and this just nasty crap that you could use some of that as like poison material if you wish. If you wish to search further in with that roll, you want to search his stomach contents and stuff, you can.
See what's up in here.
I mean, it's pretty bad diet. You can see like bits of fur from like maybe like a cat or something.
Oh,
Just any
so
stray
animals over there.
stray animals that have like wandered in. And you rolled an 18.
17.
17.
Yeah,
Oh,
wait, 18 actually, because my jack of all trades.
yeah. So you find a piece of gold in one of its stomachs too.
Piece of gold. Ooh, piece of gold. Ooh, piece of gold.
Yeah.
Ooh, piece of gold.
Just ate a piece of gold.
Did you just eat the?
Or maybe the cat ate the gold and he ate the cat.
That's a fair point.
It's kind of funny since like the last session ended on combat as well. But like, would you guys want to go ahead and call it for here?
Sure.
Yeah,
Sure.
my energy lowered a lot from before. I was like, I'm good to go. I was like,
Yeah. Y'all had a pretty rough day.
I guess that piss took all the energy out of you.
Well, thanks for tuning in to the second Sunday session.
Yeah, fuck those rats.
Technically, our first Sunday session since the other one was
Yeah,
on Tuesday.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
This is true.
First official Sunday session.
Indeed.
Sunday shit.
And we'll see you guys on the
Wednesday
session. And probably for recaps for the other sessions.
Yeah. So we plan to get those up at some point, but we procrastinate. So
Yeah. But thank you. Bye.
Bye bye.